June. What are we gonna do with you, June? This rat. This absolute little rat. 50 hashes, good god. Hi. Congrats on getting first. You need to get 19 more. Oh boy. I was seconds away from canceling the stream because I'm so low energy today. And like I don't know that I want to play anything. I've got going in the back just as like a little bit of something, you know? But it's not even been a rough day. It's just been a tiring day. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna take it easy. Honestly, if you weren't here, I'd be just chilling and humming along to this music. So good thing you are here, because then no one has to hear me humming or singing. God forbid. Yeah, I don't know. One of those days. One of those days. Just a weird. What are we, Wednesday? Just a weird Wednesday. I don't know. But here, I'll shout June out. There's a shout out for June. I think you might be the only person here right now, June, so I'm shouting you out to you. Congrats.
I'm a...
Yeah, you should follow. Hey everyone, you should follow June. I know they say always stream like you've got 1,000 viewers, but like, let's be real. It's a slow day. And when you got heavy hitters like Azza streaming right now, who'd want to be here, you know? Go watch Azza. Azza's actually playing a Bibio game and having a lot of fun right now. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I didn't have a bad day. I'm tired. I got Boren and their Club of Gore to play along with me in the back here, this music. Which isn't going to get picked up in the VOD, so if anyone watches this VOD, I'm sorry. You can't hear the music. But no, like, the day... I might dox my... Oh, hi, Spooky. I might dox myself a little bit here. Oh god, cleaning glasses. Okay, I lost my really nice new cleaning cloth, so I gotta use my old grody one. Well, my glasses aren't gonna be as clean as they can be. Hydrate. Clean glasses. Med check. Oh god, yeah, this Jesus. Spooky, stop that. Ugh. Oh, those are filthy. Okay, I need to find my better one. There. There you go. Yeah. I don't want to dox myself by talking about it too much, but let's just say my workplace yesterday had a very long meeting that was effectively pointless. You know, the public complains. I work for the government. The public complains that you know, government workers don't do anything. We're just wasting taxpayer money and we're all so expensive. And it's like, yeah, yesterday we had like a 4-hour meeting that was mostly just talking. And it's just, we're wasting money. And they keep pushing this narrative of like, oh, let's get to know each other. Let's all be friends. And I don't want to be friends with you people. Maybe I'm too asocial, but I don't know. I don't buy into the boomer Gen X like, oh, we're your family. We're, you know, you have your family at home and you have your family in the office. So you have to, do you want to go out for lunch? Do you want to meet up after work and get to know each other? Like, no. I don't want to meet my own family after work to get to know each other. What the fuck are you talking about? And then we had another meeting because, you know, my workplace is undergoing some restructuring, and we had another meeting where it was just full of the same goddamn corporate doublespeak bullshit. My music is a bit too loud, isn't it? That's too low. The same corporate doublespeak bullshit of, we know if times are hard right now, know that we hear you and we sympathize with you, and if you need help you can talk to someone, and you remember to be kind. And it's like, this is hard for whom? Who is this hard for? Hard for you? I doubt that. Sitting in your ivory tower making, you know, $150,000 to $200,000 a year with a $100,000 yearly performance bonus. Like, we're talking about how this department doesn't have a lot of money. Hey, maybe cut the fucking performance bonuses. The bonus that is more than the entire paycheck of another person. You know? Maybe stop renting out these fucking buildings that sit half empty most of the time so that you can continue pushing this narrative of community and synergy and camaraderie and bonding, when we all really know that you're just trying to pile us into buildings so that the real estate people can get their money, and the parking pass people can get their money, and all of the businesses downtown can get their money, because that's all it is. It's just, I'm so fucking tired of being spoken down to, of being lied to, of the constant corporate bullshit of, you know, we need to pull together, we're all in the same boat. Like, no, motherfucker, my boat is a canoe with a hole in it. You're in a 100-foot yacht. You know, it's not the same thing. We don't have the same 24 hours in a day. You're making twice what I make a year, like, at base. This is the bitching stream. I should have titled this Len Bitches, Len Vent Stream. I'm just so tired of it. I'm so tired of the constant garbage. And, like, I'm one of these people. Well, I'm glad you enjoy it. Yeah, I'm gonna chase everyone away with this one, I bet. It's so tiring, you know? It's, if one more motherfucker tells me to be resilient, I'm gonna scream. You know? I hate that. I hate the, oh, be resilient. You have to show resilience. Like, you're passing the buck right now. You're the one who is causing me to have to be resilient. And instead of changing how you are, you just say, oh, I'm being shitty to you, but that sucks to suck, you know? Just power through, get through it. And it's like, no, fuck you. Stop being a dick. The world is unfair, Len. Then what's the fucking point of anything we're doing? You know? We can't change things because it's always been this way. Like, no, it hasn't. Fuckers, like, we used to live in a feudal system with kings and queens and emperors. You know? We changed shit. We used to cut holes in people's heads to reduce the pressure. We used to try to balance their humors because we thought that the human body was run on 4 different fluids. You know? Fucking times change. We get better. We're supposed to get better. Things are supposed to get better. If things aren't getting better, if we've hit the pinnacle of humanity, which, God help me if this is the peak, like, what's the fucking point? I'm just so tired. And then there's the added thing of being rationally aware that, like, I'm 36 years old, you know? If you talk like this to someone who's even just a little bit older, they kind of, they shut you down. Oh, you're young. You've only just learned about this. It's the thing of, like, a first year undergrad in poli sci learning about whatever communism is. Oh, I'm communist. And it's like, it's hard to not get lumped in with like naivete kind of thing. But I'm so tired. So all I do is I sit at home and I listen to music and I play video games. And I spend money on things I shouldn't spend money on. I just bought I don't know what the camera's doing right now. I'm not controlling the camera, by the way. Camera's getting kind of weird. There we go. You know, I bought a really fancy camera so I could use to go sailing because I thought that would be fun, but they keep delaying its delivery. So now it's another month out. And at the rate it's happening, I suspect I won't get this camera before the sailing season is done. Because I'm not supposed to get it till end of June now. You know, I just bought some fresh new accessories to use on my computer for a single video game I play.
The ball's hardened.
Are you telling me to harden up, Spooky? Are you telling me to be resilient? Are you telling me to quit bitching? Is that it? Yeah. Yeah. All right. It's just, yeah. It's just the way it is, right? There's not too goddamn much we can do about it. I'm hoping things get better. You know? It's funny. There's a very small part of me that almost hopes I get let go. It's insane to think about because I have so many bills to pay. You know, I have a mortgage. I've got subscriptions and bills, and you know, I'm accustomed to a certain lifestyle. And for that I need the paycheck that I have from my job. But there's a little part of me that's just like, God, wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be nice to not have to think about my fucking job for a week, a day, a week, a month, you know? Obviously, it becomes a problem very rapidly because I don't have that much savings. But, man, oh man, I don't know. And like the change in lifestyle that it might cause too, I'd have to sell stuff. I'd have to downsize. You know, we have a home, but you know, I got to pay the mortgage. We haven't paid it off yet. We've paid off the car, at least. That's something. I've paid off the boat. Absolute worst case scenario, we live on the boat, but that's not a lot of room. That is a very, very small living space. Would it kick me in the ass though? Would it drive me to try and better myself? Am I sitting on my laurels because I am comfortable? You know, despite my complaints, am I comfortable where I'm at right now? Am I okay trading in, you know, long-term happiness for current comfort? It's tough. I'm philosophizing at you. This is gonna be the worst stream I've ever done because all I'm doing is sitting here bitching, and I am but a dancing clown, and y'all want to see me dance, right? But I was staring at Steam, and I don't know what to play. I have so many games, and I don't know what to play. Like, I don't know what would be good to play right now. I could play Monster Hunter Wilds and bully some monsters, I guess. You know, I could play some Mahjong, but I know I'd get frustrated at that. Train Sim just had an update. I guess I could try that. I'm not really in the mood to play. I wanted to play 1000 Resist today, but it went to some hard places yesterday, and I don't know that I have it in me to approach those things today. You know? Um, I could play a VR game. It'd be really funny to play Star Citizen, right? But I'd have to turn off my VTuber if my computer isn't good enough to run VTube Studio and Star Citizen at the same time. I'm not sure it's good enough to run RockyTuber and Star Citizen at the same time. That game is rough, is what I'm saying. It's a very unoptimized game. I do want to play something, though. I guess the question is, what would I be playing if I wasn't on stream right now? And I think it would be... Magical Delicacy, because I've been having fun with that one. It's a super low-key game about witches and cooking, and it's just very cute. I think I'll do that. I think I'll play that. Hey, Mac. Sad horror games when you're feeling like shit. That's fair, I guess. I have some horror games. Do I have any installed? I actually have 2 horror adjacent games. I have Slay the Princess, which I have finished the initial run of. I haven't gotten all the princesses yet, but I have finished the initial run of that. I also have Scarlet Hollow, which is made by the same people, and I haven't played that one yet. What is Scarlet Hollow about? Steam summary. You finally made it to the dead-end mining town of Scarlet Hollow, North Carolina, where your aunt is dead, your cousin hates you, something otherworldly stalks you from the shadows. You won't be able to... Jesus Christ, that's a terrifying picture. You won't be able to save everyone. You might not even be able to save yourself. Welcome home. Immersive horror mystery. Sharp writing, impactful choices, meticulously hand-drawn art. I also have Me-Side, which I haven't played. I know Spooky played that one. Both are peak. Alright, I have DDLC Plus. I haven't played that one yet. Although I think that one's a lot of narrating, and I just don't have it in me to narrate today. It does. Yes. Slay the Princess. I had some moments with that one. I feel bad though not playing 1000 Resist though because it's so good. But no, I really shouldn't. Yesterday got close. Me-Side is a fun horror game. Okay. Question, is Scarlet Hollow... God, or I could just keep playing Magical Delicacy, which I've been having fun with. I've been playing it in my off time, so we'd be jumping into a different point. You know what? Let's try Scarlet Hollow. Why not? So we're going to make the change to Scarlet Hollow. Close this game out. Boot this one up. I could also just play Warframe, but I'm no good at that, so, you know. How's everyone doing, by the way? How are all of you? Should have asked that. I always forget to ask my viewers how they're doing. Black Tabby Games. This is a horror game. It's not intended for all audiences. Blah, blah, blah. Welcome home. All right, give me the settings, please, and thank you. You're okay. We're going to turn some volumes down and change the graphics a touch. Flashing images, you can turn those off. That's kind of nice. I'll turn that off. Skip toggles, visual overlay intensity, full reduced off, high contrast textbook on off, text speed maximum, auto forward time. What does that mean? Whoa. Self voicing. Also don't know what that means. Line spacing. Okay. All right. Let's Let's tell OBS where the game is at. Scarlet Hollow. Playing Fantasy Life at work. Oh, cool. That's the new one, right? Fantasy Life I? Because it looked cool, but I played the original on the 3DS. And I found it strange. I found it funny. Okay, we should have BiblioJam. There's the audio. All right. Means I voice. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it means. Because if I look at accessibility here, self-voicing, off text-to-speech, clipboard, or debug. I don't know what it means. Let's turn this down just a touch more. I mean, they have voice volume, so I'm assuming it's voiced. And Slay the Princess was fully voiced. So I'm just going to assume it's fully voiced. Beats me, bro. No idea. I don't know. Start, I guess. Let's play this game. Your name is what? Easy. You live in the city of Coventry. That's the first name that came to mind. I'm Len from Coventry. Wait. Wait. Main menu. Yes. Start. Your name is Leanne Crum. And I'm from down to road. There we go. Perfect. Ducks time. Hey, look at that. I fucking love that. Good stuff. Confirm. Ooh. Select 2 traits. Okay, this is already kind of cool. Powerful build, tough as nails, pinnacle of fitness, 100% no. Strange and unusual. You see the threads of reality in ways others cannot. Talk to animals is a given. Good at lying and hard to lie too. Fast talker, you can read people and read the room. No door can hold you. Observant with a knack for picking up small details. Empathetic. Well-read and rational. Possess a wealth of esoteric knowledge and know when to use it. Hot. Extremely good looking. A natural flirt. People just like you, probably because you're a good person. Hi, Umbrella. Hey, yeah, it's something, right? I'm gonna change the title to Chat Bullied Me into Playing This. Not true, but it's funny. Scarlet Hollow. Wait, what's the game called? Yeah, Scarlet Hollow. Okay. Scarlet Hollow. We are playing Scarlet Hollow. We decided this literally just now. I'm taking hot. I can't take hot. I'm not a natural flirt. And people don't just like me. Like, I feel like people tend to not like me right away. Let's see. Len is trying out this weird horror game. Okay. Talk to animals, and how about Keen Eye? We're going with that. We're going with Talk to Animals and Keen Eye. Bam. I'm sorry, Mac. I didn't take hot. Damn it. I do need to read this. I do need to narrate this one. Okay. I will be right back because I don't have any water, and I realize I totally skipped some of the redeems that Spooky gave me like 20 minutes ago because I've been so drained. Hold, please. have returned. I have returned. And now I will do the things that Spooky paid for. I will take my meds. And the meds will also be the hydrate. Okay, I was really thirsty, apparently. And then we also had a stretch that I didn't do. Okay, all right. We continue my strange accidental niche of only playing visual novels. I don't know how this happened. I have never played this many visual novels in my life. Turns out this is just how I do things on Steam, on stream, I suppose. Microphone's a good distance. How's my audio? Do I sound all right? Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. The lips, the tongue, the teeth. Audio's good. Cool. You jolt awake as the bus hits a particularly nasty bump. You feel like you'd only just managed to start drifting off, and now here you are, awake again and still exhausted. For a moment, you're hazy on the details of where exactly here is, confusing this bus with the many others that came before it. But as your mind continues to reassert its existence in the waking world, the past few days come back into focus. The long-lost cousin, the bad news, the 26 hours of bus rides with countless late-night stops in seedy depots that would have felt unsafe even in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin bought the tickets. The funeral of Pearl Ann Scarlet, your cousin's mother and your aunt, seemed like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with this side of the family. Fortunately, the end of your long journey is in sight. You're almost in Scarlet Hollow. So I am definitely 100% gonna have to narrate this whole goddamn thing. What was the voice option then? So anyway, as I was saying... Hey, bud. Oh no, he's still here. He's been sitting next to you for the past 5 hours, talking at you without pause. You're not sure he even stopped when you started to doze off. At first you thought he was just being friendly, but that was several hours of one-sided conversation ago. I was up in Maryland looking for work, but mostly messing around because I was a dumb teen. Look at this fucking guy. With his toque and his hoodie. I want to, yeah? What's his shirt say? I'm gonna give this guy a stupid voice. Me and my buddies were doing our usual prank stuff, you know, pushing joggers into the harbor, that sort of thing. What? Fucking... I'm gonna stonewall this guy. This guy skeeves me out. You do your best to keep a blank face. Waking up and, by extension, accidentally giving this strange man permission to keep talking to you was a mistake. So this girl comes up to us, swinging her purse, yelling about how she was gonna call the cops or whatever. It was hilarious. Fucking... I don't like this fucking guy. Oh, this was a good choice. Hey, Mac. Hey, June. Thank you so much for pushing me to play this game. I needed catharsis, it turns out. I needed to be angry at something. She actually hit my friend, and he said it hurt a lot, so I guess she really was mad and not just playing. But she kept swinging, and soon enough she lost her balance and fell into the harbor all on her own. We didn't even have to push her. We had a good laugh and fished her out. Her phone got soaked, so she couldn't call the cops on us. We wound up hanging out all day. Time I got stuck in a train with a guy who decided to show me every one of his tattoos. Oh God. Jesus, Umbrella, that sucks. I've never had a bad travel situation like that before, but I 100% had bad customers before. I used to work in a camera store. We did prints as well. Like we would print out photos, right? And this one guy asks me for help at the kiosk, pulls me up, and then proceeds to show me his 200 to 300 photos from his most recent vacation. And I was... Ooh, it was close. It was a close one. I almost committed a homicide that day. I do not miss retail. She kind of became my girlfriend after that. We've been on and off for about a year, so it's pretty serious. On and off for a year, and it's pretty... Okay. Though about 5 months ago, she tried to break up with me, like, for real, and jeez. You ever get so mad you just want to, like, kill somebody? Buddy. I could threaten him. are you telling me this? Yeah. I mean, I can't say I've never felt that way about another person. A little bit of Len lore there. But in that angry way, right? Like, oh, I'm so angry I could kill you. Like, it's... I don't actually plan a murder. That's crazy. I'm gonna keep stonewalling him. No, not really. This guy sucks, yeah. No, not really. I forgot my name was Leanne Crom. I already forgot that. You're young. You'll get it when someone tries to break your heart someday. It changes a person. Makes them think things they never thought they could. I honestly could have killed that woman. Fucking hell. Anyway, she's giving birth to our son right now, so I'm trying to get up to Virginia to be there for it. But I don't know if I'm like into that stuff, so I might just wind up on a bus to New York or something instead. I've always wanted to go there. This guy sucks. Remain silent. You sit in silence as this man admits he's threatened to murder the soon-to-be mother of his child, a child whose birth he is currently missing and considering ditching to go have fun in New York. Anyways, where'd you say you were headed? I didn't. I didn't. No need to be nasty, I was just asking. Not like I'm gonna follow you off the bus or something. So if you aren't getting off at my stop, then you must be headed to Scarlet Hollow, right? Or the Holler, as they call it in these parts. That's the only other stop until this bus turns around. I ride it pretty often, so I'd know. Almost nobody ever goes up that way. Though come to think of it, I had a couple of buddies who went up there to work in the mine. There's a coal mine up in the Holler, you see, and there's always a job listener or two on the boards around here. I've never wanted to do that kind of thing myself. I like my lungs the way they are, thanks, but my buddies got desperate enough to try it. Haven't heard from them in a while, now that I think about it. I should see if they're on Facebook, see how they're doing up there. Yeah, fuck you. Hope they didn't die. He looks back at his phone, for once focused... I didn't click anything. Excuse me? He looks back at his phone, for once focused on something other than you. Oh, this is me. It was lovely meeting you. Hope you don't get too bored without me around to talk to. I promise you I won't. Here, I have something for you. The stranger rifles through his pack before presenting you with a dripping bag... A dripping? Dripping bag of peanuts. Look at this. Look at this. Dripping bag of peanuts. They're boiled peanuts. I got them at a gas station a few buses back. I noticed you haven't eaten much, so I figured you could use them more than me. Plus, they dripped all over my bag, so I don't want to carry them anymore. Tip: sometimes picking a dialogue option establishes new facts about who you are. This is gonna be about my peanuts. Wait, Chekhov's peanut allergy. Chekhov's peanut allergy. I'm actually allergic to peanuts. Oh, huh. These could probably kill you then, couldn't they? Well, like I said, I'm done carrying them. They're yours. The young man sets the peanuts down on the empty seat next to him. The juices dribble out through the bottom of the bag and into the upholstery, instantly soaking it in peanut brine. And with that, I'll leave you. Safe travels, friend. We're not friends, buddy. Gross. And just like that, you're alone, the stranger's peanuts soaking into the seat across from you. You do your best to hold your breath as the bus rattles to your destination. Oh, yeah. Let me do this correctly. Here, I'll get on the mic. Next stop, Scarlet Hollow, end of the line. Almost there. I don't know how that sounded. I don't know how that sounded. I'm sorry if that was awful. The bus finally comes to a stop, its brakes squealing as it deposits you in front of the Scarlet Hollow bus station. The sign at least reads bus station, but calling it that feels disingenuous. At best, it's a kiosk, though for a small town like this, you're amazed there's so much as a road, let alone a bus that drives on it every week. The driver quickly shuts the door behind you and starts the engine, kicking up dust clouds as he pulls away, eager to leave you and this place behind. Oh, hey. Hey, Leanne Crom. Oh, God. You instantly recognize the worn young woman from the few photos on her Facebook page. She's your cousin Tabitha, and she looks annoyed to be here. Hey. I'm gonna give my condolences. I'm so sorry for your loss, Tabitha. Oh, she didn't like that. Yes, great, thank you. Let's get back to the estate. I don't want to spend any more time down here than I have to. Your cousin turns and motions to an old BMW parked near the bus kiosk. You follow her, clambering into the dusty relic. I'm sorry, I've used up both of the voices I have in my repertoire, so everyone else is going to sound the same. It doesn't take much driving before the only signs of civilization are the car you're in and the road you're on. Tabitha maintains an icy silence as she focuses on the road. Tip: dialogue options labeled Explore can usually be taken without advancing the story. They can impact relationships and unlock additional story paths, so choose carefully. Okay. Let's see. How are you holding up? I guess we're both members of the Dead Moms Club now. Fuck. The funeral. I can't believe we've never actually met before this. Remain silent. I'm gonna ask about the funeral. Clearly... I guess we've never met before, right? So the funeral... It's on Sunday, right? Yep, like I told you. I love that some of the options are just shithead mode. Like, just be a complete idiot, you know? Since I'm here, do you need any help planning? I know this stuff isn't easy. Have you worked out all the details yet? I'll be nice. Since I'm here, do you need any help planning? I know this stuff isn't easy. It's actually been fine. Just needed the coffin and somebody to dig a hole. Jesus. How are you holding up? Fine. Oh shit, I got a thing. Cause of my traits. I'm excited to talk to animals. I will say that much. I am very excited to talk to animals. Are you sure? You seem tense. You know you can talk to me, right? I went through something similar when my own mom passed. She tenses up even more at the mention of your mom before letting out a heavy sigh. Maybe it's a sore spot for her. You quickly apologize. I'm sorry. I know that's probably not what you're looking to hear right now. Look, I appreciate your concern, but I'm fine, really. Levity. Let's go for levity. Oop. I can't believe we've never actually met before this. You have your mom to thank for that. Or had, I guess. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, Dead Moms Club. Jesus Christ. This one. I don't know why my mom left or what kind of grudge she had against this side of the family, but I'm sorry. I wish I'd known about you. Whatever. What's done is done. I'm just gonna remain silent. I don't want to say this one because it sounds like super dickhead mood. You decide to sit in silence with your cousin as the car eases up the steep mountain road. Yeah, vroom vroom. We're driving. Oh, that's pretty. Hold on, I'm just gonna give her a bit of a save. And here it is, the Scarlet Estate. Though it's seen better days, its crumbling elegance is not lost on you. Someone used to cramp. Though it's seen better days, its crumbling elegance is not lost on you. Someone used to cramped apartments in gray cities. Your mother told you about this place many times before she passed, always with an anger burning beneath her words. The faded majesty you once imagined doesn't quite compare with what's in front of you, a jarring blend of opulence and ruin. As you stare at it perched on the crumbling cliffside, you can't help but feel like it's something that should have been left to rot a long time ago. You're hit with a blast of dusty air as you step across the threshold and into the foyer. Everything in this room has been here for much longer than you've been alive, each object cemented in place with layers of dust and cobwebs. You can hear the doors creak on their hinges and the aches and moans of ancient floorboards as the house itself sways in the wind. Oh, Jesus. Tabitha, you look like a vampire. Welcome to our family's humble estate. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you value your limbs. The floors have been known to give out. If you know what's good for you, you'll stick to your room, your bathroom, and the kitchen. And hallways, I guess. I'm getting a bit of a Daria vibe from her now, so we're just gonna go with Daria. And if y'all don't know who Daria is, hi, I'm old. I grew up in the 90s and 2000s. But only the hallways you need to use to get to those places. I'll show you around so you know where it's safe to walk. You can leave your bags here for the time being. This place is falling apart. You know what? Cool, thanks. Let's just get the tour over with. Follow me. You know what I'm realizing now? One of the funny things about my streams where I narrate the whole game is that chat tends to get very quiet. And I need to believe that it's because people are enjoying the story and my voice. And that's what I tell myself to not feel bad about quiet chat. You put your bags down and follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. She delicately steps over holes and tears in the floor, and you do your best to trace her steps. Kitchen. On Wednesdays, a woman from town comes in and does the cleaning. Her name is Janie. I wouldn't recommend socializing with her. She'll talk your ear off. If you need any food, there's fixings for peanut butter and jelly. Ooh, I'd love a peanut butter and jelly, actually. Oh, you've also had a day. Oh, thank you. Thanks to both of you. Hey, Umbrella. Me too. That's why we're playing this. It was a day today, and I can't. CBA, as they say. Don't touch my mac and cheese or my ice cream. Those are off limits. Oh, and you can also access the garden through here, but it's pretty wild, so I wouldn't if I were you. Tip: some explore options prevent you from taking others. Choose carefully. Oh. We are not going to save scum. I'm telling you this right now. We are going to maintain a single save. We are not going to save scum. What happens, happens. We're going to go with our gut. We're going to play this as this character, and we're going to see what happens. I'm actually allergic to peanuts. I just double down on it. You know what? I'm going to say it again. I'm actually allergic to peanuts. Then I guess you'll just be having plain old regular J's. Or you can deal with your own food while you're in town. I don't care which. Oh, I got you, Umbrella. Okay. Yeah. I had to deal with corporate bullshit. The late stage capitalism nonsense. You said someone you know what? Is there somewhere in town to buy food? I might want to eat something other than jelly sandwiches this week. Is there somewhere in town we can get groceries? You save scum always. I tend to save scum, but I've started really embracing not, you know? Like I'm gonna pick my gut response. I'll see where it takes me, because that save scumming, like that way madness lies for me, because I'll save scum and I'll pick a choice, and then I'll second guess my choice, and then I'll triple guess my choice. So like if I just let myself pick, then, you know, works a little bit better, I think. Well, aren't you fancy? Yeah, there's a general store. There's also a diner. I usually order my food in bulk online though, so I wouldn't be going with you. General store? But I'm your guest. You know what? Sweet, thanks. Cool, good talk. You said someone actually cleans this place. There we are. You said someone actually cleans this place? Have you ever actually seen that happen, or does this person just say they did it and leave? Oh, I keep a close watch on Janie. She cleans. Maybe it's not up to your sleek city standards, but this is an old house in the country. There's a level of dirt and grime you have to learn to live with. You just let it go, man. Alright, sorry. Wonderful. Now that you're done insulting my kitchen, do you have any other questions before we move on to the next part of the tour? So she literally lives here. What if I want ice cream? Then you can buy yourself some at the general store. If you touch my stash, I will know, and there will be consequences. I believe her. All right, what's next on the tour? Oh, sorry. Is that getting picked up on the mic? A little bit. Okay. I'll stop fidgeting. Bathroom, follow me. Great, it's been hours since I've gone. I suffer from small bladder syndrome. As the two of you leave the kitchen, you pass by a tuxedo cat sitting on the countertop. Kitty. Who I can speak to? I can speak to the cat. Talk to animals. Approach the cat. Is that your cat? What's its name? Frou Frou. Do not try to pet her. If she wants to be pet, she'll let you know. Approach Frou Frou. Oh my god, really? With the French? Ne me parle pas? I do speak French though, actually. Len, I speak French. Okay, but can I pet you? Okay, but can I pet you? Should I put on a bad French? I'm not gonna put on a bad French accent. Ugh, another filthy American sticking their business where it doesn't belong. No, you may not pet me. I would sooner smear myself with sewage than be touched by your filthy ape hands. I like Frou Frou. Ugh. Oh, sorry, this is Tabitha. Stop wasting my time. Let's finish the tour. No, I'm not gonna do the accent. I feel bad. No, I wanted to pet Frou Frou. You once again follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. Maybe after... Alright, next time we meet the cat, I'll do the accent. I'm sorry, Umbrella. You once again follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. Maybe after a few nights it'll get easier to navigate these spaces, but for the time being you feel lucky to have not fallen through the floors. Guest bathroom. Not much to show, it's a bathroom. I'll wait outside. Do what you must if you must. Okay, yikes. Yikes. It is a wretched bathroom. Piles of junk sit untouched on in the corners of the room, and mystery stains paint the floor. Gross. Who exactly uses this bathroom? Guests. Uh-huh. Lift toilet seat. Oh, yeah. Oh no, I can talk to bugs too. Oh my god, I can talk to bugs. Scram, fellas, the jig is up. Bugs skitter from the bowl as you lift the seat. Hey man, sometimes you gotta go. A toilet is a toilet. Sure, it could be cleaner, but your business needs doing, and this is as good a place as any. You do what you must and rejoin your cousin out in the hall. Oh, I missed out some options. Next up, guest bedroom. Last stop on the tour. Follow me. You and Tabitha briefly return to the foyer before climbing the stairs and reaching the guest room. Ooh, that's creepy. This is where you'll be staying. The linens are fresh. I had Janie wash them last week. I had to endure a half-hour rant about her kid to get her to do it, so you'd better be grateful. The closet is full of old family stuff, so you can't hang your clothes up, but you can use the dresser. It should be empty. What's with all the boxes? What's with all the boxes? Old family stuff. Do you need help moving them? Tabitha eyes you up and down for a moment. No. Okay, well, alright. We used to sleep here. When? This house is almost 150 years old. Many, many people have slept here. And now you'll sleep here, carrying on the fine tradition of bedrooms being slept in. What a dump, I hate it. Guess I'll get started. Oh, I want to explore more though. It seems a little dusty. There we go. It seems a little... You spend a moment searching for the right word. Dusty. Wow, sorry I'm not giving you the 5-star hotel treatment you so desperately seem to need. You can dust it yourself if you care so much. I guess I'll start to get settled. Follow me. I'll take you back to the foyer so you can collect your belongings. Okay. This concludes our tour. I'm afraid I must return to my duties, so you'll have to entertain yourself for the rest of the day. Don't expect to see much of me. Tip! Some dialogue options will open additional conversation paths, some right away and others down the line. You know, we don't have to inherit our parents' bad blood. We can start fresh now that it's just us. ... Look, I'm sorry I've been testy since you've gotten here, but you haven't exactly been easy. I'm under a lot of pressure right now. What do you mean I haven't been easy? I haven't been mean. I haven't been anything. Just stay out of my hair, okay? I have work to do. What kind of work do you do? I run the coal mine, same as every Scarlet who came before me. Except for you and your mom. It requires a lot of time and concentration, so I'd appreciate it if you didn't keep me for long. I didn't know we owned a coal mine. We don't own the coal mine. I own the coal mine. Your side of the family forfeited any claim to it years ago. Can I come watch? What? No, the mine is dangerous. I can't babysit you and do my job. Running a coal mine. Hashtag girl boss. Hashtag girl boss is very funny. Hashtag girl boss. Damn, I can't believe you're only in your 20s and already running a coal mine. Talk about hashtag girl boss. She does seem like a ray of sunshine. To be fair, her mom just died. And she's having to put up her cousin, you know, who comes from the estranged part of the family. So, I don't know. And I imagine she's hiding some skeletons in her closet or something. Maybe literally. Hey, I just got an achievement called That Damned Smile. Get your cousin to flash her pearly whites. Jesus. Hey, Tabitha, my mouth isn't even real, and it looks better than yours. What's your excuse? Don't patronize me. I know you have nothing to your name, Leanne Crom. Any other inane questions before I leave? I don't want to ask either of these because they seem very presumptuous. I won't keep you, but we should hang out when you get back. We'll see. There's a lot that needs to get done this week. Bye, Tabitha. Your cousin leaves through the front door. And now it's just you. You and this sprawling, decrepit estate. A jelly sandwich sounds great. Go straight to the forbidden wings of the estate. You know what? Let's get us a sandwich. You haven't had anything to eat all day. The only things louder than your stomach right now are the creaks and moans of this ancient place. A jelly sandwich sounds exactly like what you need to take on the rest of the day. You head to the kitchen. Frou-frou! Frou-frou! You're back in the kitchen, ready to craft a beautiful jelly sandwich. It's a daunting task, given the state of the place, but the aggressive growls of your stomach outweigh your fear of food poisoning. To get started, you'll probably need to find some jelly, bread, a plate, and a knife. Yes, those are the things you typically need. Talk to animals. Approach Frou-frou. Hi, Frou-frou. Frou-frou hisses as you draw near and remains firmly in place. I did say I would do the accent, right? This is going to be a very bad accent. You might want to talk to me, but I don't want to talk to you. Go away. No, I can't. I can't. Umbrella, I can't do it. I'm sorry. The thing is, no. The thing is, French was actually my first language. Like, I actually do speak French, and I don't know how to do an accent. Ugh, all right, I'll keep doing it. Ugh. All right. Excuse me. That was a yawn. So, do you like living here? I despise small talk. Okay. Can you tell me about Tabitha? What can you tell me about my cousin? This is the first time I've met her. Spare me your life story. Tabitha at least knows not to bother me. Okay, fucking, can you tell me about my aunt? Can you tell me about Pearl Ann? I never knew my aunt. She's dead. I don't waste my time on corpses. If you won't take the hint, I suppose I'll have to take things into my own hands. Pause. Aye. Frou-Frou lunges at your hand and bites you hard. You back away. This bitch. Well, Frou-Frou, that was very rude. Maybe there'll be a rat I can talk to. A rat named June. If there's a rat in the game, I'm naming it June. I don't care what its real name is. Alright, let's search the fridge. Let's search the pantry first. Oh no, ads. Ah. Ah. Blink twice if you can still hear me. Wow, the ads actually snuck up on me a little bit. What if it's a mouse? I'll call it July then. Blink, blink. Okay, Umbrella's here. Mac is here. Cool. Your shipment from is on the way. Ooh, I got some FedEx shipment on the way. Let's see. Scheduled delivery tomorrow. Okay, okay. All right. Your thing is scheduled for tomorrow. Cool beans. Good. Good, good, good. Okay. So if everyone's here, and I actually think this is everyone. It's a small stream today, but that's okay because I did say it was low energy, so it's fine. We're gonna keep playing. We're gonna search the pantry. Oh God. Oh well, there's a dead rat or mouse. Tabitha sure loves her mac and cheese. Yeah, look at all of it. It's Kraft too. Or Raft? Is this a C or a noodle? Raft macaroni and cheese. Keen eye, look closer. Ooh, I like having this keen eye. At home gourmet, have him coming back for seconds. You squint into the darkness of the pantry. Behind the molded bread, a single book lies forgotten, a thin layer of dust collected on its cover. You pick it up. Calf's brain aspic. I was literally about to make an aspic joke just now, and the game hit me with the worst possible version of it. Fuck me. That is awful. Ugh. Ugh. You flip to a bookmarked page. Teddy's favorite. I can't believe that. Both calf's brain and aspic are unappetizing enough on their own, and you can only imagine how vile the combination of the two would be. What kind of person would call this their favorite food? No wonder your mom ran far, far away from this place. You shut the book and put it back in its place. Ugh. Do I want to examine the mac and cheese? You know what? I don't want to antagonize Tabitha. Take bread. We're gonna do this as like a very clean run. I think this first run of the game, because I'm assuming this game is gonna have multiple endings, just like their other game. Game? So we're gonna do this as a clean run first, and then we'll change it as we play later on. Because I'll keep playing this one on stream. This is cool so far. Ads are done. Welcome back. Hi everyone. You pick up. Blech. Okay. You pick up one of the non-moldy loaves of bread. Great. One step closer to a satisfying snack. All you need now is a plate, a knife, and the jelly itself. Take. Can't take peanut butter because I'm allergic. Close the pantry. You close the pantry door as best you can and turn back to the rest of the kitchen. Explore the fridge. As you approach the fridge, your eyes catch a note taped to the door reading, "Janie, stay out," in all caps. Below it, in separate handwriting, are the words, "Okie dokie." Aw. God. Banana chocolate? Banana choco chunk ice cream? Would that be good? Hey, Nick. Welcome, welcome, Nick. We're playing some Scarlet Hollow. Banana choco chunk. I don't know that I've ever had banana ice cream before. You open the fridge. You already feel a deep urge to wash your hands, even though you have yet to touch anything other than the handle. Salmon all takeout. Check mayo. Take jelly. Grab ice cream. Ugh. That sucks. God. Ugh. Ugh. Why did you do that? What were you expecting? This takeout container is disgusting beyond words. A liquefied mess wholly congealed in its styrofoam shell. You can't even tell what it used to be. Ugh. The substance doesn't just smell bad, it smells ancient. We're gonna eat it? Why would that be an option? Video game. I just said we would do this as a clean run. All right. Maybe we'll save scum a little. You know what? Fuck it. What is wrong with me? What kind of horrible goblin would do this? You think to yourself as you dip your hands into the goop. It's thicker than you expected, almost spongy. You scoop some up into your wretched claw of a hand and slowly bring it towards your mouth, allowing its musk to permeate your senses before the slime fills your mouth. It tastes like rot, like the smell of decaying mulch and burning leaves and fish heads festering on the beach. It feels even worse, like your mouth is full of slugs. Bungie VT. You can almost feel it writhing in there, though perhaps that's just your own tongue convulsing in disgust at what you've done. Hey, in for a penny, in for a pound, right? Swallow it. You swallow the slime. You've done it, and there's no going back now. It slid down your throat like a mass of wriggling worms. Oh, hey, Ambily. Ambily Bambly. Hi there. Welcome, welcome. I lied to my viewers, Amby. Can I call you Amby? I lied to my viewers. We were going to play more Thousand Resist today, but I have had a day, and I don't have it in me. So we're playing some horror game because chat told me that when they feel down, they play a horror game to help them get through it. So we're playing some Scarlet Hollow today. Oh yeah, no, Umbrella, this sucks. This is your fault. I'm blaming all of you for this. Chapter 3 and 4 are intense. Okay, yeah. Because I was saying, like, I was thinking about it. Chapter 2 I played yesterday, and the part where the parents are fighting behind closed doors hits so goddamn close to home that I almost had to stop then. Like, I had to laugh my way through it because it brought up some memories I had locked deep down. So the writing is effective. 1000 Resist is very, very good, and I will keep playing it. But yeah, for now I just need to pause it for a second. But hey, how are you doing, Amby? Everyone, Amby is someone I rated to yesterday. I think I discovered them last night. But go watch them because they have a super cute model. Just adorable.
Don't worry about the glass, y'all. There's just glass. There's just gonna be some glass in our fruit. It's fine.
It's fine. It's
fine.
It's texture.
Exactly.
All right, well, there's a good clip to pull up. So you had glass in your fruit, and I've got slimes in my mouth, I guess. Anyway, yeah, sit back, relax. We're gonna be narrating this whole friggin' game because apparently that's just what I do as a streamer now, as I narrate games. Your gag reflex tries to reject it one final time before it passes into your stomach, but your will is stronger. A layer of waxy residue now coats the inside of your mouth and throat, and your teeth squeak with a slippery film, making it impossible to forget what you've done. Tu me dégoûtes. Did something break in that tiny brain of yours? You have a feeling that the consequences for this action will be severe, a problem for future you to worry about. Umbrella, when I die in 2 or 3 scenes from now because I ate the food equivalent of, like, death, I'm blaming you. Oh, God. You know what? Let's keep looking at the disgusting. Let's look at the mayo. I imagine it's also revolting. You know you probably shouldn't, but a part of you has to know how old that mayonnaise is. Ugh. You pick up the jar, its label flaking in your hand. It expired 10 years ago. This jar of mayonnaise is old enough to graduate the 5th grade. Do not open that lid. Best to put it back and forget you ever saw it. It's not even giving me the option to open it. I'm sorry, June. Or, I'm sorry, Umbrella. 640 liters of rot? No, but is it really 640 liters now? Holy shit, June. I'm glad you're having a good time, Umbrella. And actually, I will say this is making me feel better, so thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, take the jelly. Let's just get out of here. You reach for one of the unopened jars of grape jelly, carefully checking its expiration date. You breathe a sigh of relief when you realize it's recent. Grape jelly is my favorite kind of jelly, by the way. So, very happy with this choice. This was either purchased specifically for you, or jelly is one of the few things in this kitchen Tabitha actually uses. The only things you need now are a plate and a knife. Better close this fridge and keep looking. I'm not going to touch Tabitha's ice cream, she warned me. Check out the gardens. Oh, creepy. This garden was reclaimed by the wilderness long ago. It might not be very safe, but who's to stop you from venturing deeper? Ooh. Nick, there you go. Lo-fi beats to commit crimes to. I'll come back to here. I want to make my sandwich. I'll take my sandwich into the gardens. Search the cabinets. This cabinet must be where Tabitha keeps the dishware, and, oddly enough, the utensils. Yep. Grab a bowl, examine the mug, examine the shot glass. I was blown away at Blowing Rock, North Carolina. It reads, I was blown away at Blowing Rock, North Carolina. So your aunt and cousin actually traveled sometimes, even if it was only a few hours from the estate. Maybe you can route your return trip through Blowing Rock. It might be nice to see the local sights before heading home. Examine the shot glass. Yeah, 50th. I survived Deb's... it reads, I survived Deb's 50th. Your aunt's name was Pearl Ann, so this wasn't from her 50th. From the few stories you'd heard from your mom, Pearl Ann wasn't the type to have kitschy friends who gave out themed shot glasses at their birthday parties. Maybe it belongs to Janie. You imagine she might need an alcoholic beverage to get through cleaning this place, especially with Tabitha's sour face peering over her shoulder. Grab a plate and butter knife. You grab a plate and a butter knife. This is the last ingredient you needed to make your jelly sandwich. Time to get to work. Grab a bowl. Moth trap, do not touch. Oh. You reach for the bowl, but as you pull it down, a blend of vinegar and dead moths splashes onto you, immediately staining your shirt. On the back of the bowl is a note that reads, Moth trap, do not touch. Whoops. Well, we've got vinegar on the outside and we've got something on the inside. Hey, y'all remember that episode of Cowboy Bebop where Spike remembers while they're deep in space that he had bought a lobster at some point and kept it in the secret fridge in the cargo hold? And then when he goes to check in, it it has come back from the dead and has turned into an horrible censored like anime monster. I feel like that's what I ate from the fridge in this game. Also, fun fact, that fridge, you actually find out what happened to that fridge after Spike pushed it out of the Bebop and it disappears into space. You find out what happened to that fridge in an episode from season 2 of Space Dandy. Just as a strange little note from my little weeaboo heart. I won't spoil it, but it shows up in an episode of Space Dandy. Idiot. Okay, Frou-Frou. Your shirt is now unpleasantly wet. You'll probably change into something clean before you leave the house. Close the cabinet. Okay, hi Frou-Frou. You close the cabinet and look back to the rest of the kitchen. Make that jelly sandwich! Even though you've already eaten God knows what from the fridge, your ravenous form quickly sets to work making a jelly sandwich. Yum yum. Oh, I got an achievement for that. A job well done. All of that hassle, and it took you less than a minute to eat. The rest of the day lies in front of you. Isn't that the way? Isn't that the way with making food? It takes you an hour to make supper, and then you finish it in like 10 minutes. Bullshit. Eating sucks. This is why I don't have a mouth. Unless I want a mouth, and then I can have one. But like, it's... yeah, I can't, it's not an orifice. I can't mush things into this mouth. This is just to make the more bioconservative among you comfortable. Some people don't like not being able to see a mouth, you know? We've already searched all of these things. I'm done here. Congratulations, you've eaten and have a full day ahead of you. What do you want to do next? I kind of want to... Can I keep exploring the kitchen? For the time being, you decide to continue exploring the kitchen. Maybe there's something else you can snack on too. Just eat raw meat, I guess. Okay, now I'm done here. Let's head into town. Let's head into town. We need more food than just, you know, something from the Middle Ages and jelly sandwiches. So, there's not much left for you to do here other than head out and explore the town. You do just that. Before leaving the house, you rinse off and change into a clean shirt. You're not about to meet new people coated in vinegar and dead moths. Ooh. If you'd have known you'd wind up having to walk all the way back to town, you probably would have just asked Tabitha to leave you at the bus stop, especially with how unhappy she seemed to see you. If only you could wipe the slate between the two of you clean and bury some of the tension. But maybe her mother's funeral isn't the best time for something like that. Then again, maybe it's the perfect time. Continue down the path. Oh, Christ. We're gonna walk down a path and come across a little cabin in the woods in which sits a princess whom we have to slay. It's really pretty out here, but your serenity is quickly overcome by a sudden urge to puke. The slime wants out. Hey, Umbrella. This is on you. This is... We are reaping what you have sown. So... We're sit down and continue into town. I need consensus. What do we do here? I am not the owner of this slime in my stomach. I need someone to tell me what we do. Force it down or puke it up? I'm specifically trying not to save scum. Puke it out, get rid of it now. Wait. Hold on. I've got 2 people saying force it down so far. You know what? I'm gonna force it down and continue into town. Let's see what happens. You're not going to let the slime get the best of you. You think to yourself as you muster up every last ounce of willpower and force it back into your guts. You're safe for now, but there's no telling how long it'll last. That's gonna kill me. Finally, you made it back to town. The Holler, as that guy in the bus called it, has probably seen better days. It still has the feeling of an idyllic country town, but its sidewalks are cracked and many of the storefronts are boarded up, their windows dusty with age. A chill breeze sweeps down the lane, and you shudder, suddenly feeling as if you're peering into a grave. Yeah. Puppy! Wait, there's a... Okay, hold on. I was reading too fast here. Hi, Spooky. Thank you for shooting me. This lady said, Gretchen, come back. Quit bothering strangers. Well, alright. Why, I do declare, who is this stranger? Sorry about that. Gretchen can be very slippery when she wants to be. She loves to get loose and cause havoc. The excitement... The excitement of meeting this new stranger causes your stomach to churn. Once more, the slime is making its escape. What? Okay. We're gonna do this, do I keep the slime down? Puke it up. Keep it down. Alright, we're gonna go for a quick poll on this one. Let's go. Poll's live. What do we do? Keep in mind, I am not going to save scum. If this kills me, it kills me, and we're starting a fresh run. We keep it down. Keep it down. Massively in the lead. I don't know that I have enough viewers right now to be able to beat that. Alright, I'll let the poll run down and then we'll see. I don't wanna following it up. Gross. That's gross. This game has gone from horror to just gross. She's got a Mothman shirt on. Based. Alright, well, that's that vote done, I guess. I guess we're keeping it down. Force it back down. I could do this all day, you think to yourself as you struggle once more to force the slime back into your stomach. You succeed, but you don't think you'll manage to pull this off again. Hey, are you okay? You don't look so great. I'm okay, just a bit of a stomach ache. Yeah, sorry, I just ate something earlier that didn't agree with me for some reason. 16-bit IR. IR. An ocular mod that pixelizes your vision. That'd be kind of cool, right? Live in 16-bit? Pixel view? Yeah, Spooky, I don't know if I told you. I added 10 more things to the list. So there's 180 different options now in there. We've all been there. I hope you feel better soon. I can look away. Anyways, I'm Stella. Nice to meet you. Hi, Stella. It's not often I see a strange face up in the holler. Every now and then there's a new crop of coal folks, but you don't look dusty enough for that. Are you familiar with the dead dove do not eat? I am not familiar with that, Umbrella. I'm sorry. I haven't heard of that. You aren't in town for the funeral, are you? The Scarlet funeral? I don't know that she likes the Scarlet family. Oh, my voice. You didn't hear the coughing fit I just had because I muted myself. You know what? Why am I gonna lie? Yep. Yep, I just got into town today. Wow, I didn't think there'd be anyone else coming. Are you staying with Tabby? How's she holding up? Upon mention of your cousin, Gretchen mutters under her breath. One of these days... Oh, Gretchen the dog! What does Gretchen sound like? Dead dove don't eat is a tag commonly used in fan fiction. For a hi, Sekimirai! Don't like it, don't read it. Oh. Hi, Sekimirai, welcome.
Sorry. Couldn't pass up the opportunity.
Oh my god, there's so many things happening. Okay. Hi, everyone. Bunny Underwater Adventures leads to Door 46 success. Y'all, you're gonna have to fill me in on what the hell that means, because I don't know what that means. If my system worked, you should have gotten your shout out. It did. You're playing Fist Forged in Shadow Torch. I don't know what that is, but I hope it went well. Spooky, you got my favorite recipe. Chocolate chips and cereal recipe. Hey chat, did you know that you can put chocolate chips in your cereal? It's not illegal. No one can stop you. Fist is a Metroid-like. Oh! Hey, fun fact. Let me pull it up so that I know exactly what I'm talking about here and I'm not talking out of my ass. Yeah. There's a TTRPG called Fist. Freelance Infantry Strike Team. It's very, very cool. It's a rules light sort of combat focused TTRPG. And it has as influences stuff like Metal Gear and... It's mostly Metal Gear, actually. It's mostly Metal Gear. But like the weird parts of Metal Gear. So like when you make your character, you gotta choose a stupid name. It's a lot of fun, actually. You have 21 hashes to get through. Okay. Sekimirai, if you gotta do your post-stream stuff, please be my guest. Thank you so much for bringing your community here. It's always appreciated. To all y'all raiders, welcome. I'm Len. That's... Len, hi. Thank you for the cat ears. That's Len with 2 L's. I know it looks like an I. It's not. It's pronounced Len. I like to play TTRPGs and co-op games and stupid games with my friends. And somehow that has turned into me pretty much only playing visual novels on stream. I pretty much only play visual novels and I narrate them because people really like my voice apparently. So yeah, if you like people narrating games and doing really bad voice acting, then stick around because we're doing more of that. We are not only VN. Yeah, I mean, I don't only play VNs, obviously, but it's a lot of what I play lately, and that wasn't on purpose. That's what I call music, 2002 edition. It's got stuff on there like that one song by Eminem and Dr. Dre that I forget the name of. Forgot about Dre. And there's some Missy Elliott on there. And probably some NSYNC. Yeah, as you can see, I've got a little mini game that you can play. There's some stuff to it here. You know what? I'll do the rules. I got a button for it. How the hell does this work? Ah. There you go. A little bit of information. Sorry for the spam. So grab a seat, sit back. We're playing some horror games because I had a bad day and I am using this horror game as something like catharsis. We're gonna go for another hour and a half, give or take, because I have a hard deadline on weekdays. So we're just gonna have some fun. And Sekimirai, once again, thank you so much for coming to hang out. It's always appreciated. Music to eat to. God. Stupid little mini game is so much better than it gets so much more play than I thought it would. Oh, also take a look at my redeems. I got some fun ones. My favorites are definitely AO and The Balls Harden. Big fan of those ones. Very funny. What does Gretchen sound like? Gretchen's got big cheeks, but I can't do like the droopy dog voice. I wish I could. One of these days, I'll get that Tabitha to pet me. What? One of these days. One of these days. Pew, thank you. Ugh. Gunshots. No, there's too many things happening. Oh my god. What? One of these days. What? So I give it like a Not a lateral lisp, but from the back of the teeth, right? One of these days, I'll get Tabitha to pet me. One of these days. Something like that. Yeah, I'll go with that. I haven't seen her since Perlan passed, or for a while before that, now that I think about it. He openly hates me. God, so many options. Yes, Seka Mirai. Can I just call you Seka? Or Mirai? Or Kamurai? Camera? I'll just call you Seka. Sorry, did you say Tabby? I'm sorry, did you say Tabby? I can't imagine Tabitha ever going by something, so... That guy's fine, cool. Cute? She did say back when I knew her better. She did back when I knew her better. It's been a while. I hope she's okay. Cute. Keen eye, she's putting on a front. I don't think she's doing too well. She's been icy, sure, but it feels like she's putting it on as a front. Is that audio too loud for my little hacking game? I guess not, eh? It's kind of loud in my ears, but I have it turned way down on my audio mixer here, so I guess it's alright on your end. Lens Love with a forged signature. Rough. She's always been a little rough around the edges. To be honest, it's always been hard to tell if that's just the way she is or if she's been putting on an act her whole life. I'll make tea out of it. Hey. To think she's been up in that old mansion all by herself. It'll probably be good for her now that you're staying there, even if she doesn't think so herself. How long have you known her? That's what I just said. How long have you known her? Oh, quite a long time. The town's really small, so everybody's known everybody else as far back as they can remember. I actually almost played Star Citizen tonight. It was on the list of things I might play. Look at Gretchen. Gretchen's a little baby. Tabby and I got a little close when we were both in the school's production of A Midsummer Night's Dream. I was Puck and she was Mustard Seed. I remember Puck. I don't remember Mustard Seed. I don't remember Mustard Seed. As you might have expected, she was more than a little prickly, but I managed to soften her up a bit in the end. But then she graduated and that was that. I haven't seen that girl or her horrible little cat since I was middle-aged. Are you not middle-aged? What? Oh, before it slips my mind, if you're staying up in that spooky old mansion, you must have met the Frou-Frou. How does that monster fare? Let's see. Unfortunately, yes, I have met Frou-Frou. She might think she's so much better than me, but I will get her to let me pet her, even if it's the last thing I do. Sounds like you and Frou-Frou have a history. Oh, that was Gretchen saying that. Sorry. Yes. So, Spooky, if you swap the first two letters of those words, the pronunciation changes. Cookie dough? Dookie cough. Right? Right? I think this is your last pull, right? Let's see what you get. A little bit of a gotcha system I've built into this. Oh, you also got the Star Citizen beta. Okay. It's really weird, the randomness of it. Because, like, there's 100+ items in there. God, what was Gretchen's voice? I've already forgotten it. Oh, before it slips from my mind, if you're staying up in that old mansion, you must have met the Frou-Frou. How does that monster fare? Yeah, I've met Frou-Frou. She might think she's so much better than me, but I will get her to let me pet her, even if it's the last thing I do. Wait, what? Are you messing with me? You can't actually talk to my dog, right? Alas, you have discovered my dark and terrible secret. I can talk to animals, and animals can talk to me. Your dog sounds like a Southern belle when she talks. Well, that's also a lie. Kids Bop anime openings. Yeah, of course you're joking. You and Stella maintain silent, awkward eye contact. Well, next time you see that devil, please send my regards. And do let her know that not only do I still draw breath, but I very much still plan to outlive her. I've lost the accent. I can't do it. Oh, if you just got to town, you must be starving. Well, I was just on my way to the diner for a coffee, and they've got amazing biscuits. My treat. I feel like if we go eat biscuits, it's all gonna come up with the slime. Because I'm full of ooze and jelly sandwich right now. I don't want to fuck with Stella. She's kind of... I'm gonna wander for a while. The diner... Well, you know what? Yeah, why not? Sure, why not? Awesome, let's go. Slug. Uh-oh. We got children. We got firefighters? Sad one. We've got bastards. Some pie. Wow, this place is cheap. Sunday pancake special for $3? Fancy city coffee for $2. This place is cheap. The pleasant aroma of greasy breakfast food hangs heavy in the air. Yeah, no shit, right? The pleasant aroma of greasy breakfast food hangs heavy in the air. In contrast with the empty, lifeless atmosphere of the family estate, the diner is filled with the comforting din of human life. All of which grinds to a sudden halt as the patrons realize that a stranger has entered the establishment. God, even the kid? Well, that's unsettling. With all eyes on you, your stomach starts to churn. Again. The slime refuses to be contained. You've held it back too long, and it yearns to be free with a force more powerful than your comprehension. As it barrels through your esophagus, you spot a small trash can. You aim for it as best you can before the slime erupts from your mouth. Some of it made it in. I got an achievement for that. Puke in front of the whole town. Some of it made it in, but much of your vomit and bile still splattered across the entryway of the diner. All while every pair of eyes in the place was on you. The kid! Why did we keep it in, Mac? This is your fault, in part. As someone rushes out of the kitchen with a mop and a bucket, Stella hurries you to a booth. It looks mortified. Hey everyone, this is Tabitha's cousin. They're here for the funeral, and I guess they're not feeling very well. You feel frozen in place as you come to your senses. Is there anyone in this entire town who hasn't seen the contents of your stomach? This is humiliating. You need to do something about it, and you need to do something fast. Oh, my only options are leave. Okay. I'm gonna apologize. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Before anyone can say another word, you've already left. Well. Okay then. General store. Oh, I like her. Authentic rocks. Local artists, the founders, tea, snackin' morsels. What is this? Bog Witch brownies. Bog Witch brownies. Spooky. Spooky. You gotta make brownies. Boo nuts, choco nuts, bags of bread, beer. They got the name brand Pepsi. I'm actually surprised they got name brand Pepsi in this small indie video game. I figured it would say like Beppis or something, you know? I'd try a Bogwitch brownie, definitely. You wander into the quaint little general store. Oh, alright. It's not as put together as some of the others you saw along your journey. It seems to reflect the state of the town, with its meager offerings of dented canned goods and neglected tourist trap trinkets. It feels like an old place that is slowly limping its way to the modern day, lagging behind by just enough to be internally unfashionable. The rundown country ambiance clashes terribly with the goth woman behind the counter, who has been eyeing you with something between curiosity and dawning horror. Curiosity? Curiosity. What does she sound like? I feel like she just sounds normal, right? Oh my god. She was clearly trying to say it quietly, but of course you heard her. You're the only two people here. Fare thee well, fair maiden. Curiosity. I'm gonna talk to the clerk. Why not? She's kind of cute, though. Hi, are you looking for something in particular? Point at her and say, a witch. You said, oh my god, when I walked in. Do you also know who I am? Yeah, you're Leanne Crom from Down to Road. Nobody thought you were actually gonna show up. It's like Bigfoot just walked in. I'm Kanika. Kanika? I hope I'm saying that right. Kanika. I like the deer picture. Carolina bird ornaments. Jewelry by Janie. Janie makes jewelry? Janie is multifaceted. I don't like this town. Why does everyone have to know who I am? What do you think of Tabitha? How do you get away with fashion like that in a rural southern town? Fuck that. This girl is my favorite so far. What is there to do in town? I have a lot of time to kill. You feel like the— holy shit, there's a lot of options. I mean, I can't say that everyone in this town is friendly because I've only met 3 people so far. So that feels disingenuous. I don't know enough about the town to say I don't like it. I feel like I'm gonna go with this one. Ugh, why does everyone have to know who I am? It feels like everyone's already formed opinions of me. I know exactly what you mean. Everyone has known me here since I was a baby, so it's like I'm a perpetual teenager to them. You're lucky your mom got out before you ever had to deal with that. I'd better get out too, before I become one of those old fogies sitting on her porch telling grown adults about something they did when they were 10. What do you think of Tabitha? So, what do you think of Tabitha? That depends. Are you guys friends? We're family. We're family. So, not friends then. Maybe she'll go easy on you, who knows. She could be totally different around family for all I know. Though, judging by what she and Pearl Ann used to say about you, I have my doubts. Good luck with her this week, I mean it. Oh shit, yeah, my aunt used to talk about me? What did she say? If you really want to know. That you and your mom were stuck-up city people who thought you were better than the town. That your mom was for having you out of wedlock. That it's good your mom left because she was gonna drink away the family fortune. She would just say anything. Wow, what a bitch. I never believed a word of it because I heard what she always said about my family too, and I knew nothing that came out of her mouth was worth anyone's time. I think most people in town knew that. However, Tabitha is not most people. I'm sure she believed it all. I don't envy you having to spend the whole week with someone who thinks so poorly of you. And she's just generally difficult to be around anyway. Yeah. Doesn't sound like you're very fond of this place. No, I'm not. I've spent enough time here for one lifetime. But getting out is always easier said than done. Okay, hey chat. Just to point out, if we go into the preferences, one of the options is fucking voice volume. What voice? What voice? I'm okay narrating everything, because I like to read and it's fun to kind of play with it. But like, what fucking voice volume, right? If I go to accessibility, self-voicing? What does this even mean?
Font override. Self-voicing text to speech. Font override. Return. Clipboard.
What does clipboard mean? Debug. Text to
Font. Return.
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 Explore. How do you get away with fashion like that in a rural southern town? Selected.
That's so annoying.
Kanika.
Self-voicing enabled. Press V to disable. Yeah, we're going to.
Self-voicing disabled.
Wait. What the Seka, how did you just do italics in Twitch? What the hell? Wait. Legitimately, how did you do that? You can do fonts in Twitch? Oh. Oh. Neat. Well, that's cool. What is there to do in town? I have a lot of time to kill. You feel like the first normal person I've talked to. Let's go with that one. You feel like the first normal person I've talked to. If the only other person you've met is Tabitha, anyone would seem normal. I'll take the compliment, though. I like Kanika. She's cool. What is there to do in town? I have a lot of time to kill. If you're looking for something exciting, you definitely came to the wrong place. The only restaurant we have in town is the diner. The only real place to hang out is probably the library. There's a gas station, for what that's worth. And there's a bar, but it's not exactly a place you'd want to go. It's a dive that's always full of minors. I'm pretty sure someone at the diner is throwing a party this weekend in case you want to go to a weird house party with a bunch of strangers the day before a funeral. If I were you, I would just wait out the week, read a book, and hope the days pass quickly. Then go back to your life and forget you were ever here. I should probably buy something while I'm here. Oh, sure. Beverage to help clean out my throw up. You grab a soft drink from the fridge and take it to the counter. That'll be $2, Leanne Crom. Leanne Crom from Down to Road. Let me just clear something real quick. Got stuff happening on... There we go. I should pay before I forget. Probably important. You hand Kanika a 5 and she returns 3 ragged singles. As is custom, the beverage is now yours. What a fucking weird way of saying that. As is custom, the beverage is now yours. The contract has been completed. It was nice chatting. I'll get out of your hair now, but I'm sure I'll see you around. Yeah, sure. I'm sure I'll see you around. This town is like 3 streets wide. Okay. Oh, I got an achievement for that. Go to the town hall at the end of the main street. Ooh, people. Wow, what a picture. Reading adventure. What you find inside the elegant building is not a town hall, as was suggested by the letters carved in stone out front. Instead, you find something that looks more like a library. In fact, it is a library. The air is thick with the smell of old paper and fresh coffee. A man busies himself sorting books on a mobile shelf, and a cat lounges on the book cart. A different cat! I wonder if it's also French. There's a group of teens gathered on the stairs, not sitting in chairs despite the prevalence of empty seats, as is their custom. They glance up at you with slight annoyance, as is also their custom. Shitty teenagers! But your focus can't help being drawn to a massive mural on the far wall, depicting a scene of a town of fire. A town of fire, and a man savagely tied to what looks like a metal beam. He does, though. I actually thought that was a stretcher at first. That's an I-beam. Hi there, I'm Oscar. If you need any help, just let me know. Oh, Pixel! And I'm Pixel the cat. Or I'm Pixel, I'm the cat. You'd better pet me. Pixel! We love Pixel in this house. Go talk to Oscar. Oscar? Oh, Pixel's so pretty. Oscar, clearly the librarian here, smiles at you from behind the shelf of books. But as his eyes focus on your face, the smile fades, replaced with a look of dawning recognition. Oh god, this guy too. Wait a minute, you must be... Never mind, sorry. Braid girl. Who is it, Dad? Do you know them? No, Rosalina, don't worry about it. Oh my god, wait. I heard somebody at school talking about how the long-lost Scarlet heir was coming back to town this week. You know, for the funeral? That must be them. But Becca, Miss Tabitha's the heir, right? I don't know what voices to give these kids. I haven't been a teenager in a long time. Shut up, Alexis. I know what I heard. Yeah, I'll just... You know what? I'm gonna give all three of them the same shithead voice. I think Alexis is right. I think Tabitha already owns the mines. Oh, you're 13, Rosalina. Stop acting like you know things. Girls, please, be nice to each other. Yes, this is Tabitha's cousin, and no, they aren't the true heir to the Scarlet Fortune or anything like that. They're just here to pay respects to Miss Pearl Ann. So much for not making you feel like we know everything about you. I have to imagine that's a bit uncomfortable. But welcome to Scarlet Hollow, Leanne Crum. Leanne Crum. The stupid fucking name I gave myself. Oh. What's with the crazy mural on the wall? Buy me energy drinks and chips. Oh, you're not my real dad. God. Oh, that? I always forget it's there. I imagine it must be kind of unsettling to folks who didn't grow up with it. It commemorates the events of the collapse of 1918, a local tragedy that devastated the town and nearly ended Scarlet Hollow. The man tied to the rail is Charles Shaw, a fellow who worked with your relative, Enoch Scarlet. Enoch? 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 It's Enoch, right? You don't see that name very often. And who was supposed to be in charge of the safety of his workers. But instead he cut corners to the point where the mine caved in on itself and killed a significant portion of the men and boys in town. You can see the fire still raging in the background as they run him out on a rail. I don't know if that's a dramatization or not, but it's certainly a striking image, isn't it? Oh god, sheesh. I don't know enough Gen Alpha slang. Dad, you're being so skibbity right now. Oh. God, Dad, I'll stick my gat out for whoever I want. Ugh. Give me a text that will make you wish you never read it. Send it. I want to see. Do it. Anyway, Enoch Scarlet pulled the town's spirit out of the wreckage and set it on the path to becoming what it is today, so we have a lot to thank your family for. Is living with your dad kind of like living with a teacher? Are you like always in school, basically? Yeah, it's fun, right? Oh, Becca's kind of, or not Becca, Rosalina's kind of sweet though, actually. Rosalina's gonna get a regular voice. Yeah, it's fun, right? Seems fun to me. All my dad does is watch TV and drink beer. Oh. See, that's what dads are supposed to do. That's normal. Pet the cat. You pet Pixel. He purrs loudly in response, leaning fully into your knuckles as you scratch underneath his chin. That's exactly right. A little to the left. Yes, good job. You're killing it. Oh, Pixel's such a sweetie. He gets too excited for a second and gives you an affectionate little bite, still purring a mile a minute. Whoa, sorry, got a little lost in the sauce there. I definitely won't do it again. Keep petting me and see. I definitely won't. You definitely will. I know how cats are. You pull your hand away slowly before he can decide you're a fun toy that he wants to try and disembowel. Address the cat. It's creepy to be so known. I feel exposed. I mean, it's a small town. Do you know my cousin? Well, everyone in town likes these kind of Yeah. Well, everyone in towns like these kind of knows each other. What? Ugh, awkward sentence. But I wouldn't say we're friends or even acquaintances. The next, you wouldn't want to put. Do you possess DC? Like Discord? Is that what the kids are calling Discord? Oh, I do have Discord. I mean, I'm just Len Corum on Discord. Like, if you can probably find me that way, right? Is that how that works? One would think. We also have, actually, we have you have Ghostfish Discord. So I don't have my own Discord for like my own community. I run everything out of Ghostfish, which is like a little group of friends who stream together. There's me, there's Azza, there's June, Spooky, Ghostly. Like, there's a whole pile of us. So you can join that one and put it there. We've got a memes channel if you want. We do have a little bit of an application process. We put it in as like a blocker because we were having issues with trolls for a little bit. So it's just a bit of a filter. But yeah, you can try that, or you can try and DM me on Discord. Or DM me on Twitch. That's a thing too, right? So, I give you permission. I know of her, and presumably she knows of me. I hope she's doing alright. I know how hard it is to grapple with the loss of the parent, especially so young. It's disappointingly common up in these parts. By the way, I gave this guy this voice because I think this guy might be Azza's type. And I think it's funny to give him a voice that is very much not Azza's type. People don't tend to go to the doctor until it's too late, and most of them live hard lives on top of that. It seems even Pearl Ann wasn't safe from the ravages of mountain life. Oh my god, that is way too much information. He is right though. Didn't your uncle die last year, Alexis? Yeah, he was pretty young, and he got cancer. Ew, can everyone stop oversharing? Ugh. I don't remember asking for a Greek chorus to chime in on my conversation, girls. Then don't talk so loud. Shouldn't those kids be in school? It's fall break, said together. What they said. And I'm happy to have them here. I like knowing what Rosalina gets up to. What are you girls doing again? We're taking a what dragon species are you quiz. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, and we have to focus, so please don't keep distracting us by asking what we're doing. Okay, for this next one, choose a smell. I like smoky, but I don't know. That seems like it'll just get us like a normal fire-breathing dragon. Yeah, if we want the Japanese air dragon, we'll need to be more strategic. What does air smell like? Okay, so they're gaming the survey to get what they want. Aren't we supposed to just answer the one we like best? Not if we want to get the best dragon. I'm gonna say ocean spray, because spray is in the air. Alright, these fucking kids. Should I talk to the cat? Do I want to be understood as the person who talks to animals openly? Yeah, I do. They're gonna wonder why why is your cat American and Tabitha's cat is Fred? It's very nice to meet you, Pixel. You're much nicer than my cousin's cat. There's another cat? Let me at him. I'm the only cat around these parts. This is Pixel's town. Yeah, exactly! I knew. Oh, I'm so glad the writers accounted for this. How did you know our cat's name? Oh, right. It must be on his collar. He doesn't have a collar, Dad. Oh, right. You must have heard about him from somebody else in town. Pixel is pretty well known around here, being the library cat and all. What do you think of these guys, Pixel? What's not to like? I'm living like a king over here. Why is your cat American and Tabitha's cat is French? They're gonna think I'm a lunatic. What? Pixel belongs to no country. Oh, right. I think Janie told me Tabitha's cat is named Frou Frou. You're having a little laugh, I see. Having a kid has really aged me. I don't get young people's humor anymore. That's enough questions. You think better of it and turn your attention back to the humans. That's so funny. We've got ads coming up in about 30 seconds. I'm going to continue playing through them, so if you don't know, you can use picture-in-picture to continue watching me. You just pop my window out and turn on the audio, and you can keep hearing me while the ad plays in the background. Totally cool. Or get Twitch Turbo if you want to skip the ads. Only subscribe to me if you want my emotes. I have very, very cute emotes, I will say that much. So I think the subscription is worth it personally, but you don't have to give me your money because that money can be better spent elsewhere, like on chocolate bars and ice cream. So while the ad starts up, I will approve this. There you go. All right, you're in. And there's the ad. Actually, you know what? Let's have a bit of a chat while the ads are playing, just in case people aren't really paying attention, you know? How's everyone doing? Are we having a good Wednesday? I'm having a better Wednesday so far. I'm actually quite glad I decided to stream, because I wasn't having a great day. Plus, we're having burgers tonight. That'll be nice. Make some burgers. Your weekly throne. I got an email called Your Weekly Throne Statistics, and I can't imagine it's going to say much. I've had 6 visitors in the last 7 days? Why? That can't be right. Wrapping up at work. Good. Good. Not so great day worldwide. Everyone seems to have. That seems to be the case. I am learning that. Like, of everyone in chat today, at least 4 of us have had not a great day so far. So, definitely just one of those days, right? Sleepy? Yeah. I will say it is nice that the weather is finally starting to get a little nice. It's like 24, 25 degrees out here right now. I don't know what that is Fahrenheit. I think that's like 70 something Fahrenheit. I don't know Fahrenheit. I'm sorry. I'm Canadian. But yeah, the weather's starting to get a little bit nicer, but this has genuinely been a really rough May. It's been so cold. I'm looking forward to the good weather happening. Really still bummed that my camera isn't going to get here on time for the sailing season to start. Stupid camera. Yeah, it looks like I had like 6 people visit my throne yesterday out of nowhere. It's kind of funny. No one put any money on the one single thing I have on my throne, which I put as a joke, as a bit. And then Ghostly and Audible called my bluff and put a little bit of money on that bit, so now I can't get rid of the bit. So it's just stuck there forever now. In case you don't feel like going to my throne to explore, I put the 7-meter long snake hugging pillow, a hugging pillow of the snake girl from Monster Musume. 7 meters is about 22 feet, so it's a 22-foot long pillow. It's in my about. If you scroll down just a touch, I've got a link to my throne on the main page there. Yeah, Seka, you get me. You get me. It's very similar. I put the pillow on there as a joke. I don't expect anyone to ever buy that. Ever. Also, my partner told me that if I ever got it, she'd kick me out of the house. So, I'm gonna read this stupid little picture. Skibidi Sigma or what the fuck? Oh god. That's so dumb. Seka, have you seen Why You Jupiter? Okay. Have you seen the it's 5 o'clock. Have you seen the Skyrim Brain Rot edition? I frigging love that video. It's so funny. I think they use some sort of generative voice AI thingamajig to do the voice reading because they're They definitely didn't get the actual voice actors to do it. It is very funny though. I feel bad like Gen AI sucks, right? But like it was actually funny. It hurts to say. Anyway, back to the game. No more talking about this stuff. Back to the game. Watch Happy Souls. I don't know what that is either. Turn your attention back to the humans. Okay. I don't think it's being creepy. I don't think I love it. I will ask maybe about Stella. A lot of boarded up buildings on Main Street. Why do you think people still stay here? Why don't they leave like my mom did? That's a big question. Oh my god, they're both doing it. They're both being weird. Wait, be quiet. I want to hear what they say. Don't tell me to be quiet, 13-year-old. What are you, like 15? Fuck off. Do you want the sincere answer or the Cliff's Notes? I want to hear the sincere answer. Lay it on me. All right, you asked for it. Uh-oh, here we go. Now, I won't speak for folks who've never left, but as somebody who left for a while and came back, for me it was family and an obligation to other families in the community where I was raised. I watched so many of my peers struggle to just finish high school, and many didn't make it that far. They had to work to keep their families keep the lights on. They didn't have the choices my father made sure to give me, because his goal in life was to keep me out of those mines, and he worked himself to exhaustion every day to make sure that never happened. And ultimately, my choice was whether to abandon these people I had grown up with, or to come back and use that education to try and make things better for the next generation. So I let parents drop their kids off all day in summer when they have to work, and I set up my little reading corner adventure stamp rally with them, and I try to get the county to buy us another computer so more people can access resources they don't have at home. Okay, this is important. Do you think a Japanese air dragon would like pizza or eclairs? Eclairs. Pizza. I could really go for a pizza right now. Maybe rice cakes? Because they're all airy and rice comes from Japan? Rice doesn't come from Japan, it comes from all of Asia. You'll learn that when you catch up to us in school. And that's why I'm the one clicking the answers. My vibe is eclairs. Okay, she's right though. Plus, there's nothing better for raising a kid than a couple doting grandparents who wanted to spend time with her before they passed. That's difficult. Thanks for sharing. I met this Stella girl on the street. Do you know her? Stella? Of course. She comes in here all the time to work on her little videos. She always does the reading adventure too, which she really doesn't have to do. It's pretty kid-oriented, but I think it's her way of being supportive. Rice comes from Antarctica? The place of no bears. Anti-bear place. That's that YouTuber, right? Yeah, I've seen some of her videos. They get views. It's kind of neat. Definitely. She did this one on like a river monster down on the Catawba River. Catawba? I am definitely saying that wrong. For all I know, it's Catawba. Or Catawba. I'm going to say Catawba. If there's anyone in here from North Carolina, please let me know if I'm saying that wrong. Down on the river, and she got some real footage. She totally found something. It got on the news. Oh, I remember that. It was totally a dog. Who cares? This quiz is way more interesting than any of those lame videos. What gem do you think a Japanese air dragon would like? I like emeralds the best. Get your head in the game. We're not playing to see what the lamest dragon is. We're playing to win. I'm picking lapis lazuli. It has the prettiest name, and Japanese air dragons are the prettiest. Oh, we got Seaworm. Ew. We were clearly too distracted by all that talking over there. I thought libraries were supposed to be quiet places of study. I kind of like Becca. Becca's vibe is like shithead teenager, but innocent, you know? Come on, let's go to your place, Alexis. I feel like a 5-year-old when I hang out in the library anyway. Yeah, we can watch a movie in your basement. Do you think your parents would mind? I can ask. They never mind. Come on, let's go. Oh! The teens start towards the door with Becca in the lead. Wait, Rosalina, when should I expect you back? We're doing a sleepover, right? I'll have to see. My mom was gonna make pot pies for dinner. That's okay, we can order a pizza. Their conversation fades as they walk out the door. Rosa didn't answer her dad. Keep me posted. The big man had better stop that girl. I want to sleep on her pillow tonight, and it ain't fun if she's not there to steal it from. Teens, am I right? You say knowingly, despite your lack of children. I'm sure I'll miss this when she's off at college. That's what I keep telling myself, at least. Listen, Seka. I go into crisis one day offline. I am terminally online. A year or two ago, we had a power out that lasted a day and a half. And I was gnawing at the walls. I was so bored by the second day. Like, I read a lot of books. And I have a lot of board games, and we've got a million candles. So, like, we were totally fine. And it was winter. So our food was fine. We just took the food out of the freezer and put it in the garage, you know? Because winter in Canada is cold. I don't know if y'all know this. Hey, chat. Winter in Canada gets really cold. So we were fine. But man, I was bored. Oh my god. If the solar flare hits and all of our systems go down and we have to go back to, like, living, you know, pre-industrial, I'm gonna die. Although I do know how to knit, and I do know how to blacksmith, so I know a little bit of stuff, you know? I'd probably be okay in the end. But that first month would be rough. Anyway, I'd better go shelve these books before it's too late. But feel free to stop by any time. I'm always around. Everybody leave Pixel. Who's supposed to pet Pixel now? Big man only pays attention to papers. Or Pixel. Aw, baby. Have a chat at the library early Monday afternoon. 98% more. Well, I mean, it depends, right? There has been a push for people trying to be a little more hands-on. I don't want to say pastoral, but I definitely feel like the younger generation, at least the ones I know, are sick and tired of the grind, you know? Some of them anyway. Or maybe that's just the people I interact with, you know? You make your way back to Main Street. It looks like the sun's finally starting to set. Maybe you'll see if a sleepy southern town like Scarlet Hollow has a vibrant nightlife another day, but for now you feel ready to head back to the estate. I should probably save. Yes. You return to the dirt road, beginning the trek back up towards the estate. Tip! You can hit the H button on your keyboard to hide the text box at any time. All right. As the sun sinks deeper into the horizon, the sky is flooded with orange and pink hues, the shadows around you darkening and stretching out over the path. The mountains seem to make night come quickly here, their rounded hills blotting out the dying sun prematurely, casting the value of Scarlet Hollow in an eerie autumn twilight. You've had a long day. Between traveling and meeting all these strangers, the dusty bed that waits for you back at the estate is starting to sound. You pause mid-thought. Something is... Oh, fuck. I didn't even notice that. Something is standing in the tree line, watching you, trying to be very still. You know what, Seka? That is 100% me. Whenever I eat food, whenever I need to do any sort of errand, I have my phone at the ready so I can listen to a podcast or watch YouTube. And I will spend like 10 minutes finding a YouTube video to put on for the 30 seconds it takes me to eat something. I'm cooked is what I'm saying. I'm totally lost. You know? This, though. It's a cat. And a very big one. But I can talk to cats! I can talk to cats! I can see you there, you know. The creature continues to watch you from the tree line. It remains silent. Just because you can speak to animals, it doesn't mean that animals always have to speak to you. Why am I cursing myself? Listen, I know what I'm about. Continue towards the estate, maintaining eye contact. I mean, eye contact is the way. I'm not outrunning a cat. You continue down the path towards the estate, turning as you go to maintain eye contact with the creature. Neither you nor it blink. The foliage in the tree line snaps and crunches as you walk, matching your pace. It would seem that the creature you've encountered is intent on stalking you. It becomes you, it becomes you, it becomes you. Oh, I love that. Oh, fuck. That is not a mount. What is that thing? What the fuck is that thing? And then it emerges, an honest-to-goodness mountain lion. And there is something horribly wrong with it. A blood that runs and runs and runs becomes itself, becomes nothing. It's not a puppy, a kitty. Umbrella, it's a kitty. Fuck. It takes yet... I've got goosebumps, actually. For real, I've got goosebumps. It takes yet another step towards you, drool leaking from its slack mouth. A gardener cannot tend to empty soil. Whoa, cool. Ashio! No, the song is ruining the vibe.
I know that you're listening, and you're doing a great job. I love you.
Hi, Shio.
You in this company are what makes the internet go round.
Welcome to the horror, Shio. I had a bad day, and chat bullied me into playing a horror game to make me feel better about it, and now we're dealing with whatever the fuck this thing is.
Yeah, did you...
Hi, Shio. Hi, Raiders. Welcome to my stream. Shio, I don't know what time it is for you. Not that it matters, because I think your body... Mac. I think your body exists in an entirely different time zone from everyone else. So if you gotta go sleep or maybe eat breakfast? Question mark? Go do that. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. It's only 2... hey, I mean, it's only 2 p.m., but what time is it for your soul? You know? If you're jet lagged in your own time zone, then who knows what time it is for your body, right? Yeah. What were you playing? Sorry, I scrolled right past your shout out. You were playing art. You were drawing. Cool. Did you draw anything? I'm not gonna ask if it was good because that's not the point. Did you have fun drawing? I should say that. Did you have fun drawing? That's the question. Right? I apologize for the spooky music. We can watch with this fucking thing in the background here. I'm glad you had a good time. Yeah, if you gotta go do your post-stream stuff, please be my guest. You know the drill, you know how it is. We've done this before. Raiders, hi. You did have fun drawing, it sucked. Hey, that's the best way to do it, right? I've shared my drawing here before, and yeah, it sucks. But that's okay, because it's not about being perfect, it's about having fun. Chat, this is a serious situation. Please take your fetal positions and answer your old god's DM. We pray to the old gods. Yeah, hi, I'm Len. That's Len with 2 L's, it's not an I, sorry. I'm your friendly Canadian gamer bot. We like to play RPGs and apparently visual novels. And from what I've been told by numerous people, I have a nice voice. So I like to play games that I can narrate because people are into that. And I'm having a lot more fun with it than I thought I would have. So that's what we're doing here. Hi, Dusty. Dusty, you didn't get first today. Are you okay? Should we be worried? No audio, but wanted to say hi. Okay, that's fine. We actually have a just saying hi redeem, just letting you know. It doesn't do anything, but, you know, it's there if you want to waste 5 points. Yeah. So we're playing Scarlet Hollow because I had a bad day today, and chat suggested I play a horror game because horror games are good for some, surely. Definitely something. So we're gonna get back to whatever the fuck this thing is. A gardener cannot tend to empty soil. What the hell are you talking about? Don't eat me, I'm all bones. Whoa, cool, a mountain lion. Start filming. You're sick, let me help you. I could bring you food, please don't eat me. Quietly start filming, say nothing, or run. You know what? I can talk to animals. I may as well use that ability. What the hell are you talking about? You haven't been gifted. Can't see like the rest of us. Oh, fuck! Christ! It dashes forward with surprising speed. Ears back and claws glinting. There's a heavy thump as it connects. You find yourself tumbling forward, pitching over the side of the road and rolling downhill. It's disorienting. You find it to be almost impossible to stop yourself. The incline too steep, every attempt ending in more scratches and bumps from the rough terrain of the mountainside. You finally land with a breath-stealing thump in a small copse of trees, battered and bruised, bleeding from the thorny shrubbery, but not dead. Your eyes are closed. You need them open. Oh, I don't like this thing. It doesn't bother trying to hide now, leaping down into the clearing with killing intent in its wide yellow eyes, ready to finish what it started. And then the evening air is pierced with the sound of a gunshot. The mountain lion is gone in a flash, leaving a thin trail of blood behind as it disappears into the dark woods behind the path. I need to have better breath control here. As you gain your bearings, you realize that your beverage is gone. You must have lost it in your fall. Damn, nearly had the thing. And I nearly had you too. Who the hell are you and what are you doing out here? Looking to get shot? Ooh, I can't do that voice. That voice hurt my throat immediately. I'm not doing that voice. Start crying. It's an option. What the hell was that thing? Mountain lion. Been after it all day. Wait a tick, you seem awfully familiar. No, I'm not gonna start crying. I should have done though, that would have been funny, I'm sorry. He looks you up and down with his good eye. Ain't you that Scarlet kid everyone's been saying wasn't gonna show? I apologize for my brusqueness, and I'm sorry for you and Miss Tabitha's loss. You can call me Duke. No need to thank me for saving your life. Well, Duke seems to think for a moment, glancing up at the darkening sky. You'd better not keep walking around here out on your own out here. Not with that thing on the prowl. I'd hate to think anything might happen to you without me around to save your skin. Tell you what, tag along with me while I finish what we started, and I'll be sure to get you home safe. I'd wager Miss Tabitha would appreciate somebody looking out for you. I just said something, and I think maybe that's foreshadowing by accident. Yeah, no, there's something wrong with that mountain lion. It's probably got the cancer. Had all them lumps. Doesn't mean it's any less dangerous. If I had to guess, I'd say it's more deadly than ever now that it sees death coming for it. As you well know. When's the last time you heard of a mountain lion attacking anybody, especially on this side of the continent? You're one of the lucky few, so don't ruin it by going off and dying alone in the woods after God did you a favor. After God. But I don't want to go with you. I don't know you. Leave me alone. I'm scared. I want to go home. I don't want revenge. But we should put it down, because, like, yikes, right? Yes, let's go after that thing before it hurts somebody else. Damn right, let's kill that son of a bitch. Well, you and Duke make your way into the dark woods, following the trail of blood the mountain lion left behind. Before long, the sun has completely set, and the two of you find yourselves in near total darkness. Though Duke has a flashlight, he uses it sparingly, letting you both adjust to the starlight instead. Jesus. Every sound feels deafening as the two of you pick your way through the underbrush. Every snapping twig could be the deadly paws of the thing that hunted you, every rustling leaf the herald of a vicious attack, though you know deep down it's probably nothing but squirrels and shrews. Until you hear the unmistakable sound of something large shifting among the fallen leaves. Gotcha! The old man quietly steps forward, gun held at the ready. Oh, it's Gretchen! What the hell? Duke, you scared me. Wait, what was her voice? It was like higher pitched, right? And sort of southern? Duke, you scared me. What are you doing out here so late? There it is. Yeah, that's the one. Stella, I'd ask you the same, but I'm sure I know what has you slinking around after dark. Do you know how close I just came to putting a hole in you? But you didn't. No harm, no foul. Hey, Leanne Crum. Every time. I hope you're feeling a little better. Weird to see you out here so late. Does Tabitha know you're with Duke? And you stink of mountain lion. Oh, that's Gretchen, sorry. God, I gotta pay attention to the name. And you stink of mountain lion. Oh, what a smell. And there's something else mixed in there, something fake. It could drive a dog to madness. Makes me want to bite and tear. She thrashes in Stella's arms, but Stella holds her close, stilling her frenzied attack. Oh, calm down, girl. You know Leanne Crom. Oh my, I do apologize. How unladylike of me. I simply can't stand the smell of those things. Hi, Quinn. You came just in time to hear me doing stupid voices. I swear, it gets so hard to hold on to her when she gets like this. Sometimes it feels like she's only geriatric when she wants to be. Welcome, Quinn. It's alright, little lady. You're safe so long as you got your mama looking after you. Unlike you, Stella, if you decide to keep on doing whatever it is you're doing out here, I think you'll find these woods ain't agreeable tonight. Leanne Crom here all had a run-in you wouldn't believe. I would love a stuffed crust pizza from Little Caesars. Hey, you want to hear a fun fact about Little Caesars? Here's a fun fact about Little Caesars. So we have Little Caesars in Canada too, right? When Little Caesars came up to Canada... Let me come at this from a different angle. The first time I traveled into the States, we were watching TV in the States, right? In the United States. And a commercial came on for Little Caesars. And the Little Caesar dude with the spear and the pizzas pops up. And he goes, Little Caesars, pizza, pizza. And I was so confused. Because in Canada, the tagline for Little Caesars is hot and ready. The commercials are Little Caesars, hot and ready. So when Little Caesars came up to Canada, they had to change their tagline for our market specifically because we have a pizza chain in Canada called Pizza Pizza. So they couldn't use the tagline Pizza Pizza, which I found very funny, yeah. Yeah, Pizza Pizza is an incredibly cheap, super fast food pizza restaurant chain. It's fast food pizza. They are garbage. Their pizzas are thinner than paper, greasier than a grease trap at like a restaurant. Just the worst ingredients. I love Pizza Pizza. Love Pizza Pizza. Because sometimes you just want to eat garbage. Sometimes you look at you stare into your body and you go, hey stomach, what are you in the mood for today? And your stomach says, I want to be punished. Yeah, exactly. You know, you get a slice for like $3, you know? And it's the worst slice you've ever had, but it's the size of your head. And it's good in its own way. I love Pizza Pizza. I haven't had Pizza Pizza in ages. I might get some tomorrow, actually, for lunch. Sometimes you eat the mystery goo in the back of the fridge. Yeah. Well, no, Quinn, that's because you're allergic to eggs. You can't eat eggs. As someone who is also allergic to eggs, though, I feel you. I feel you, bro. That's gender neutral, bro. I'm hitting you with a gender neutral, bro. I'm sorry if you don't like that. Please let me know. We love the mystery goo. Well, I mean, Leanne Crom certainly didn't. So just go on home and save all this for some other night. Wait, a run-in? What kind of run-in? Was it supernatural? It basically was. Like I said, you won't believe it. Now put the dang camera away. Oh, you know what? Let's rile her up. There was some kind of creature. It was like a cat, but big and covered in these lumps. Oh my god, that sounds scary. What kind of sounds did it make? You could have been dealing with a wampus cat. A what? A wampus cat? Don't encourage her. It wasn't no supernatural creature. It was just sick. You don't need to go looking for it, you hear? We'll have it taken care of soon enough. Then you can make any videos about it you want. It'll be fine, Duke. I do this sort of thing all the time. And if there's an honest-to-God wampus cat out here, I need footage if anyone's gonna believe me. Corpses are way too easy to fake. Yeah, I know, I love the dog. Her name is Gretchen. And the game says she sounds like a Southern belle, but I gave her a bit of a lisp. If you go on like that, they'll find that footage next to a pile of bones in some long-dead creature's den 20 years from now. That would be so cool. No, it would not. Your mama and daddy are spinning in their graves here and talk like that. I shouldn't do this voice for this guy. It hurts my throat. If they ain't stopping to... If they ain't around to stop you, then I'll take on that responsibility. Go on, get. The old man shoos her away. Fine, fine, I'll go. Does that mean I should go with her? I'm gonna remain silent. Good. You and that little lady of yours should go on home and get some rest. I will. Thanks, Duke. Later, Leanne Crom. Let me know if you see anything cool. The fucking dog. Oh, I suppose it's time to go. So long, darlings, and good luck with that wretched pest. Bye. Bye, Stella. And with that, she's off. It's just you and Duke in the dark woods once again. Stella ain't usually one to back down so easy. I have the sneaking suspicion that she has no intention of going home just yet. Damn, we've been stuck. Oh, God almighty. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, my voice. Oh, boy. Oh. Damn, we've been stopped too long. Now the old hip is starting to voice its complaints. I might need to stop the stream. Or just take it easier on my voice. Jesus Christ, I'm actually tearing up. That last one hurt. There's an overlook just up this way. Let's sit a spell. I brought a few victuals along if you're peckish. Here, I'll give him like an airy voice. Ugh. You find your way along the narrow path and emerge on a rocky outcropping overlooking the dark forest. It's right there! Hey, Duke, it's right there. It's staring at us. The sky above is smeared with stars, more than you have ever seen. Yay. Duke interrupts the serenity of the scene with his old man grunts, folding his creaky joints as he settles in on a nearby log. He starts rustling through a small pack you hadn't noticed he was carrying, pulling out some beef jerky and a couple beers. Duke don't got his glasses. Yeah, he's only got one good eye, too. At least it's a nice night, even if the circumstances leave something to be desired. Help yourself to jerky. And as for the beer, I was planning on having both cans myself. Fucker. But I suppose I can be convinced to spare one. Oh my god. I can make myself vegan. We've already made ourselves allergic to peanut butter, or to peanuts. Holy shit, game! That is so many options. The cat's right there. I guess I'll take a beer. Why not? Vegan. Quinn. Oh my god. Quinn, you fit right into the current crowd I have here. Umbrella and Mac earlier convinced me to eat goo out of a fridge, and it was awful. It was a bad, bad time. You take one of Duke's cold ones. It's more like a somewhat cool one after so many hours outside, but you crack it open nonetheless, offer him a gesture of cheers, and take a sip. It's cheap beer, but it's refreshing. Its watery, earthy taste mingling well with the crisp mountain air, putting you somewhat more at ease. Hi, Robin. Well, it was good looking goo. It was not. It was horrifying. It looked awful. I told you, it looked exactly like the censored goo monster from that one episode of Cowboy Bebop. Duke seems slightly more at ease now, too, seemingly happy to not be drinking alone. Ugh. Should we be drinking in this situation? Isn't it dangerous? It's just a Bud Light, it ain't moonshine. Oh, I gave this guy a voice. I'm gonna stick with this one. Anybody who gets drunk off a Bud Light is drinking it wrong. Hi, Azza. Welcome. Bud Light. Hi, Azza. Really, Smash? It's an old man with one good eye who hunts. Really, Azza? Azza, I thought you had standards. Smash! Azza's into the one-eyed gilfs. I find it helps keep my aim steady, lowers the nerves just enough to shake the tremor out of my trigger hand. For a moment, you think you catch something in the tree line that's gone now, from out of the corner of your eye, but before you can see anything, it's gone. Quinn, you're totally right. Azza has a very good voice. I genuinely really like Azza's voice. It's cute and calming in its own way. It's like cute gremlin voice, you know? Everyone, if you aren't already, go follow Azza. Azza's a good bean, and Azza's the one who did the art for my character, and the rigging and everything. Azza's the one who made me. Azza is my VTuber papa. Thank you, papa. Thank you, papa. It's weird there's no audio playing. Oh, there is. It's just very quiet. Okay. What is this game about? I don't know. It's called Scarlet Hollow. It's from the same people who made Slay the Princess. It's about a person who goes to a small town in the States, like in the mountains in the States, and has attending a funeral. Romance everyone you can. I am already trying to. Including the stuff in the fridge. It's so far Umbrella's not wrong. It is about eating mystery goo and getting attacked by big cats. Yes, yes, yes. Is it just me, or does it feel like we're being watched right now? Also, Azza, I named myself this. When you start the game, it asks you for your name and what town you're from. So I am Leanne Crom from Down to Road, all one word. Leanne Crom from Down to Road. Yep, exactly. That's me. That's just nature. You'll get used to it. God, should I make myself vegan? It would be really funny to make myself vegan, right? I already made myself allergic to peanuts. Oh, also, Azza, I can talk to animals in this. It's been fun so far. Chat is really bullying me in this gameplay, though. Like, they made me eat the goo. They made me do the accent, the French accent for the cat. Ask about Stella. Sure. Seems like you and Stella go way back. What do you think of her? I just said that. What do I think? I think she's a nice young lady, and she's been through a lot in her short time on this earth. This guy probably smokes, right? He lets a conspicuous silence fall between the two of you. It's honestly, it's really good so far, Azza. You should play both Slay the Princess and this one. This game studio makes very good games with very good writing. That thing about her parents rolling in their graves, are they both dead? Yes, they are. God rest their souls. Car accident a while back. Poor thing was there through it all. All three of them left town together, and she was the only one who came back. She's taken it well, all things considered. Besides a few quirks she picked up, I've heard she needs convincing we need to get her in a car. Can't be pleasant for her to live like that, but to each their own. You seem like you have more to say about her. I wouldn't... Okay, the gruff voice I couldn't do because it hurt, and now the airy voice is also hurting in its own way. I'm just gonna talk like normal for this guy. I'm sorry, chat. I can't do rough voices. It hurts my throat. I wouldn't usually be one to talk ill of anyone behind their back, but I've said this to her face. I might as well let it be known. She's on thin ice with me. She heard I was talking about the mountain lions that's been after my chickens, so she did a whole video about them. Asked me all sorts of questions about what I seen. Only to turn around and slander my name. She made me look like some crackpot in that video of hers. I may as well have been talking about Bigfoot. I read all them comments too, and they had plenty to say about that crazy old man and his made-up stories. But lo and behold, now you've seen it too, and I have my doubts she'll believe you either. She'll talk you up and down about all manner of mythical creature, but draws the line at something that has some actual truth to it. Yeah, made fun of TikTok, yeah, basically. How long until I'm ending stream? Like 10 minutes. We're gonna get to the end of this little moment, and then I'll cut it short because my throat hurts and I gotta make burgers tonight. Although, Quinn talking about pizza is making me really want pizza, and my partner's texting me. Oh no, my phone's downloading an update. Yeah, downloading update. Ugh. God, I really just want a pizza tonight. Like, I can't be bothered cooking, you know? Oh, that's midnight for you. Okay, cool. Can't say I'm a big fan of her. She seems pushy. Why is she doing this in the first place? Do you think her YouTube career is even viable? Ouch. I'm sorry that she did that to you. She seems so nice, and I like her dog. That Gretchen is a sweetheart. Not a very useful thing, but I suppose not all God's creatures need to have a purpose beyond being loved. And Stella's a sweetheart most of the time too, just not when it comes to cats of the large variety. Move on. I was wondering, how did you find me? I've been on that thing's trail all day. I got myself a personal vendetta. It's been after my chickens. I've seen it around my property a few times now, and the next day I always have a bird or two missing. Those birds are like family to me. I raised them from eggs. They know me by sight, like I'm their daddy. So it means something to me when some creature sets their sights on my hens. That thing shoots to the top of my list of enemies. And I suppose it sees some commonalities between you and my chickens. Didn't expect to find a near stranger out there on the wrong end of that thing. He does seem like a good guy, yeah. But I'm glad I did, for your sake. Thanks for saving my life. I really appreciate it. Seemed like divine intervention that I was there when I was. Wish I could have gotten the damn thing for good, though. I hate to have to drag you around through the woods all night. 'Cause you're loud as hell. Sorry. I'm not gonna say I didn't know there were mountain lions here, because we're in the mountains in fucking North Carolina. Of course there's mountain lions. Why did everyone think I wasn't going to come for the funeral? That'd be Miss Pearl Ann's doing. She was never very kind when talking about your side of the family. Bless her heart, and God rest her soul, of course. But she told everybody your side of the family had sworn off Scarlet Hollow and everyone who lived here, so nobody around these parts thought we'd be seeing much of you. What do you think of Scarlet Hollow? Oh, posture check. Okay, I'm on it. Blech. You're from here, what do you think of Scarlet Hollow? What do I think? You might as well be asking me what I think of the air I breathe or the dirt I'm standing on. How am I supposed to know? I'm in it. I should be the one asking you. What do you think of our town? It's small. I think you mean to say quaint. This is a nice, quiet place to live, so far as I'm concerned. Anybody would be lucky to call the place home. Suppose I did have an opinion after all. This guy. What do you think of Tabitha? You can be honest. You say that as if I would have had a bad word to say about her. I think she knows the value of hard work, and I think she and your whole family have been the lifeblood of this town for longer than I've been alive. And they're the whole reason any new jobs come out this way that ain't just some tourist bullcrap. We have the Scarlets to thank that this place ain't just a glorified theme park like some other towns I could name. I don't want to be a local flavor character selling my produce at some cutesy farm stand to folks up from the city who think they want homegrown goods but get nervous if they see a brown spot. So I'm grateful to Miss Tabitha, and you will hear no slander to her good name. Okay, dude. I'll have some of that jerky. Damn straight you will. What kind of jerky is it? You take a laborious bite of the jerky, straining your jaw as it fights back, but you manage to tear off a leathery piece. It's not especially flavorful, but it is very satisfying, like how you imagine old-timey war rations might taste. You feel so much more like the kind of person I expected to find out here, like you really belong. You calling me a stereotype? I'm just joking. I know I picked up some habits that folks around here tend to pass around. At least I ain't on the meth. That's the next generation's troubles. I just chew my tobacco and drink my beer and leave it at that. Oh god. I will say though, things ain't like they used to be around here. Kids grow up online and they lose their accents because they want to sound like somebody else. They move away and come back with a big head on their shoulders, talking down to their elders just because they went off and got themselves some expensive degree. At least my beau is a solid mountain boy. He'll be sitting on the porch with a beer watching the sun go down over the hills every night. Same as every Callaway that came before him. He knows there's no shame in the country life. Sure. Alright, I'm bored. I'm not gonna say that. Sit in silence and enjoy your beer. You choose to let a comfortable silence fall between you, gazing up at the glistening sky and enjoying the night as you slowly sip your beer. It's like, spend some quality time with old Duke. I got an achievement for that. It's like nothing you've ever seen. It's the kind of sight that makes you realize why so many generations that came before you wrote mythologies to describe their patterns. There is so much beauty here, despite the fear that still hangs heavy in the air, knowing what might lurk beyond the tree line. You've never had beef jerky. Okay, I mean, honestly, the stuff's expensive. But the tranquility doesn't last long. The harsh sound of a vibrating cell phone pierces the night air. You're getting a call. It's your cousin, of course. Pick up the phone. Leanne Crom, where did you go? Are you dead? Leanne Crom, they say the full name every time. Yes. No, I'm just in the woods, hanging out with this cool old guy. I almost got eaten by a mountain lion. I'm wandering around the woods with some old guy with a shotgun. I'm fine, you don't have to worry, I'll be home later. Can you come get me? It's none of your business, hang up. I'll be nice. I'm fine, you don't have to worry about me. I'll be home later. Who is that? Is that Miss Tabitha? Is there someone with you? And why do you sound like you're calling me from a blender? Are you out in the woods? You should tell her you're with old Duke, then she'll know you're in good hands. Oh, and make sure to mention how I saved your life. Uh-oh. There's a sound nearby, a scuffling, and then... What in the... Look, I don't know if you know this, since the big city only has trees with little fences around them or whatever, but wandering around in the woods at night is dangerous. Get back to town. Oh, sorry, that's Tabitha. Whoops. Yeah, I didn't like that sound at all. Look, I don't know if you know this, since the big city only has little trees with little fences around them or whatever, but wandering around in the woods at night is dangerous. Get back to town now. Skinwalkers? I'm starting to think. Don't you worry, Miss Tabitha. We'll get Leanne Crom back to you safe and sound. I'll be sure of that. I'll see you back at the estate. Look, I'm sorry I won't be around to hang around. I promise I'll be around tomorrow. Okay, seems like something really cool is about to honk. You can't come get me. I'll see you in town. Hang up. Sorry, I really didn't mean to get in trouble. Hang up and investigate with Duke. This one. Look, I'm sorry I won't be around to hang out tonight, but I promise I'll be around tomorrow, okay? I gotta go. Don't wait up for me. Another posture check? Really? Didn't I just have one? The forest goose. I'm going to pick you up. The rustling grows louder. A chicken? Oh. I see it. I see it. It's sweet and kind, a bed of flowers, a nice wind, a gentle gardener. That... that must be my birdie. She's still alive. Thank you, Umbrella. Call ends abruptly, the bad reception finally giving out. Oh, fuck. That is not a cat. Hey, y'all. That is not a cat. That's a fucking... That's something. We don't know what the... Hi, Clem. We don't know what the fuck that is. That's a big nope. The old man takes a step towards the tree line. Oh, Birdie. Get your thieving little hands off her. Duke charges forward, flashlight in hand, crashing through the brush. Damn, that thing is fast. Which way did it go? There is an odd sound nearby, though it isn't the sound of whatever the two of you were chasing. It's a human voice, and one you recognize immediately. It would appear that Stella didn't leave the woods after all. Ahem! It seems we found one of Duke's chickens, folks, and she's not looking good. I'm hesitant to speculate, but... Duke stops mid-stride to listen, his hearing evidently not quite as sharp as yours. Damn it, I know that voice. There appears to be some kind of growth. I've never seen anything like it. Geez, I hope I don't get demonetized for this. Stella, I swear to God, didn't I tell you to go on home? Oh, the chickens got the growths too. The two of you emerge into the clearing, revealing what Stella has been filming so intently. It's Birdie, her little chicken body panting desperate breaths as she lies in a crumpled heap at Stella's feet. Birdie, oh no. What's happened to you, sweetheart? Shoot on sight. A new beginning. I'm going home. I'm going home. I'm going home. Until Dawn, the game? I thought Until Dawn was a game. But yes, I also got that vibe. Up on Rude Mountain, right? With Markiplier. Duke, I just found her like this. I think there's something seriously wrong with her. Oh my god. Okay. It got a movie? Oh, that's kind of cool. Lens stream. Hey, Smolder. We're playing Scarlet Hollow. And I'm just about to end soon because we're coming up on the end. I got about 10 minutes left, give or take. I'm going to end it in 7 minutes exactly. So. Stella, why can't you be a normal YouTuber who just talks at the camera instead of the kind that films people's dying pets? Yeah, seriously. Yeah, Stella, what the hell? I don't think you should put this online. This one, I think. You've heard it's bad? Okay, well then we'll watch it then. I still kind of want to watch The Descent. I know it's like the horror movie, but I really want to watch it. I'm a huge baby. I can't do horror. So. Stella, I don't think you should put this online. Leanne Crom is right. Nobody has to see her like this. Sorry, Duke. It's just, you know, my job. It's cruel is what it is. Birdie don't deserve to be made into some online sideshow. God. We can watch together? Oh, I'll do that. Wreck. I watched the Spanish one. The original Spanish version of that one, and it was super good. I actually really liked Wreck. That was a good movie. Is Wreck the American remake, or is it the original one? Movie night would be really cool. Talk to animals. I'm gonna talk to this animal. Okay, I'm gonna talk to this animal, and that'll be the last thing we do tonight. We can end this on a bit of a cliffhanger. God, I really didn't intend to make another game I'm playing on stream. I've got like 5 now. Hell. Alright, well, that's fine. Yeah, I can talk to animals. The animals tonight have been saying some really weird things to me. The hell are you on about? Gretchen, what a horrible thing to witness. It's like they've gone all mad. If this happens to me, I wouldn't want to live like that. Sorry, I gave Gretchen a stupid voice, and I have to stick with it. You were joking about being able to talk to Gretchen earlier. You're still joking, right? We should maybe talk more about that later. Man. Pug voice fits the pug. Oh, I don't want to end. I don't want to end. This is so interesting so far. Did you see the thing that got a hold of her? I sure did. I got it on camera too. What the fuck? I don't know what it is yet. A gnome or something? You know there ain't no such thing. It's not of this world, that's for certain. What a disgusting thing it was. Unappetizing in every sense of the word. Okay. Okay. We are gonna call it here. I am definitely gonna keep playing this game. Oh boy, oh boy. Maybe next week. No, I can't next week. I'm super busy next week. I have no stream at all. No streams next week except for Thursday. The week after, I'll be back to playing games. I think I'm going to make... Tuesdays will be 1000 Resist nights until it's done. Wednesdays will be this until it's done. I think that's what we'll do. Can add it to the roster. Hey, I'm glad everyone likes my super amateur voice acting. I'm getting more and more into it. The shame is slowly starting to go away. So we're gonna end it here with this creepy music playing in the background. Actually, no, you know what? We're gonna end it here. We're going to... I'm glad you enjoyed it, Umbrella. I'm sorry we didn't do 1000 Resist tonight. Like I said, I had a bad day. And 1000 Resist hits some heavy stuff that I don't have in me to handle tonight, you know? So, we're just gonna...
The balls harden.
Thank you for hardening my balls, Mac. This went better than I expected it to. I'm very happy. I've had a lot of fun here tonight. I hope all of you have as well. We're gonna find someone to raid. So you're not live anymore, eh? I guess you're here now. Who in my followers is live currently? Who's here? Honk. Who's here right now? It's really bad. There's some people I follow who I don't recognize their names. That's kind of bad, right? You are cute, and you are cute. What are you playing? Oh, you know what I should do? I should do the thing I did last time and try and find someone who's also playing this to raid to. I'm the only person. Okie dokie. This keeps happening. I keep being the only person in a category. Alright, this person's playing Witchy Business. This person's playing Soma. Oh, well, we could keep the horror thing going. I've been meaning to play Soma, actually. I might do that on stream, too. Because it's, like, themes are right up my alley. Yeah. Let's raid out to this person here. So we're gonna raid out to Dizzy. Okay, well, don't worry, we're doing it, Azza. Don't you worry. We're raiding out to Dizzy Stargazers. So tell him I sent you. Tell him I said hi. I hope you had a good time, and I will see you all tomorrow for some Vintage Story with Azza and June. Hopefully we get to play some Vintage Story. And Clem will be there too, and it will be Clem's debut. Everyone tune in for Clem's debut. We're gonna have some fun. So yeah, as always, thank you so much for hanging out with me. It was a blast. And raid is live. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thanks so much for helping me get my mood up. It's been great. You're all the best. Bye.